Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Let me turn this off. Put up the aceattorney music. Hi. Happy, what's today? Wednesday? Oh my god, my dementia is hitting so hard today.
It's July.
Okay, so this is the reason why it's called Dementia Edition. Because Donut's gonna carry, I'm gonna fart in the background. And we're gonna just enjoy the hopefully.
I don't think you mean carry. I think you mean cry.
Hopefully the end
Donut's
of case
gonna cry.
2? No crying. We can't cry. No crying. But hi Terry, welcome. Happy Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
July 17th?
I feel like Wednesday has been forever. Wednesday was yesterday for me. And it's also today for me.
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel like it's always Monday. It never ends.
That sucks. That's a terrible feeling. My Monday is a Sunday. That's my Monday. But anyway, yeah, case 2, where we figured out what's his name? Ron
Delight
was actually mass to mass, star to mass. And then
running with that.
Yeah, and then Luke at me might have just murdered a man.
Might make a reappearance pretty soon.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, oh, it can't be me because I was accused of larceny.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? I hate you.
Well, I'm ready whenever you are.
Oh jeez. Stolen turnabout. Part 4 out of 1. There's more.
Wait, what? Huh? Okay. Well, hopefully we finish. Maybe.
Is there a second part to the trial?
I don't know, actually. I don't remember. I would not be surprised.
We're both just gonna cry. Alright, defendant lobby number 4. Woohoo! Okay, wait, hold up. I do need a refresher on things. There's 3 pages!
Oh, is there? Wow.
Yes. Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah.
Maybe you have dementia too.
No, I remember. See,
Okay.
cerebral hemorrhaging from blunt trauma to the head. Yeah, I remember this. 1 a.m. 1 a.m.
Mm-hmm. Everything happening at 1 a.m. But was it 1 a.m.?
1:02 a.m. exactly. And what was this again?
Why is everything 2 minutes off? Like when they stole the pot or the jar from the place, it was like 1:50 or sorry, 12:58, right?
The secret. Oh yeah, there's that photo
But
that we have
then,
somewhere.
but then the other one is like 2 minutes later.
But this could possibly be doctored. I don't know.
Could be doctored.
Because we see the statue's not there anymore. That's important, probably, eventually.
Yeah, because like who?
Most likely.
Why would they have moved it? Like,
I was like, why would they have this obvious paint stain right there?
right.
Man, how much paint did she spill?
All of it?
Ish. Blackmail. I don't know why is it specifically saying with a fountain pen? That's probably important too.
We find the fountain pen. Somehow.
And it has fingerprints on it.
Godot just whips it out and he's like, are you looking for this?
And why do you have it in your pocket?
Yeah, he literally withheld information. It's like,
Alright.
updated autopsy report.
The paint, or no, the box and the paint was knocked over 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Which was after she called Luke at me, right? Because she called Luke at me 20 days ago?
She called... Yes.
Probably.
Yes.
Whatever. I'll wing it.
Hey, Nick.
Don't hey me!
Hey, Nick.
What is it this time?
You won't believe how many people are here for the trial.
Did you buy more stuff?
Yeah, there's about more merch.
Well, it is a murder case.
What are you talking about? They're here for the trial next door.
Next door?
How did you know this, Nick? They're having Detective Atmey's trial today.
Oh. Detective Atmey.
They say they're going to try him as Masked Star to Mask.
No, he's a fake!
He's a faker.
Already? That was fast.
Boy, I'd love to see Masked Star to Mask trial.
Oh, I know.
I know.
I know. By the way, where's Pearls?
Oh, she went back home. She said she can't neglect her training anymore.
I know you don't like me!
Who is this? Why are they in red?
I know, it's creepy! Pearls has really gotten into her training lately, huh?
Yeah, ever since that incident last year.
Oh.
Oh.
Why is it red?
I know, why is he spooky? He's pretty like gray. Oh, Mr. Delight. Good morning.
I like his dorky music.
I know, me too.
No one likes me. No one would notice me even if I killed someone.
Don't say that. Come on, don't be silly. Hold up, don't say those things though. What are you doing? Why are you saying these things?
You don't mean you're the murderer? No, I'm just a poor thief. Oh wait, that's not right. A thief can't really be poor.
But
well, now let's see. According to Mr. Delight, from his second crime on, he was following a bunch of set plans. Plans that somehow had been sending to him to help him commit the heists. Thanks for the refresher.
do you really think there's a connection between the thief and the murder, Nick?
Possible, but today's trial is a race against the clock.
Huh? How come? Let's just take our time like always.
I'm afraid that's not an option. Don't me. October 14th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 6. 6! Rabble. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Delight. Ron Delight. Oops. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
You're ready. Preparation is the last refuge of the week.
Okay, settle down, everyone. Let's begin with your opening statement, Mr. Godot. Oh, he's got the judge in the palm of his hand, yet again.
Ron Delight is simply too young to be sent to war. That's all.
I'm afraid I have no idea what that means, Mr. Godot.
Huh. Then you need to get out more, Your Honor. A life is war, but that is exactly why you must be precise in your wording. That's all my statement means. You understand now, right?
Yes. Well then, let me briefly summarize the details of this case. Wow, the judge is taking charge like he knows what's going on for a change. He doesn't. He doesn't.
Well, hey, I mean, this is good. At least he's getting refreshed.
The victim is Kane Bullard, CEO of KB Security. Blech. His body was found in a safe at approximately 9 a.m. on the morning of the 13th. However, the time of death was estimated as 1 a.m. of the previous day.
And that's when our little lost kitten dropped the ball. That little lost kitten is, of course, the defendant.
Very well then, Mr. Godot. Please call your first witness.
I never drink more than 17 cups of coffee during any given trial.
17.
So much. But the first one is always the best.
Mr. Godot, your witness? Stop drinking your coffee!
It's the coffee. The coffee's the witness. Okay then, let's hear what the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight, has to say for himself.
The defendant? Well, Mr. Wright, does the defense have any objections? Objection! It may be a bit of a disadvantage having the defendant testify, but... I remember when Mia was defending me. She allowed me to testify so she could do the cross-examination. She put a lot of trust in me back then. And you failed, Arcane. We have no objections, Your Honor.
She trusted you and you ate the evidence. What's wrong with you?
The defense will allow the defense will allow Mr. Delight to testify.
Huh. You got guts, Trite.
Stop calling me Trite. Alright then, Mr. Ron Delight, please take the stand.
You did it, didn't you?
Yes. What? No, that's not true.
He's always yes to Godot.
For a moment there, I thought we'd set the record for the shortest trial ever.
Speedrun. Well, Mr. Delight already looks plenty guilty with that face he's making.
And once he opens his big mouth, he'll probably put the last nail in his own coffin.
Huh, very well. Now then, can you tell me something?
Something.
If you didn't kill Bullard, why did you go to KB Security?
Well, that's kind of hard to say. Boy, I wish I could go home.
You did this to yourself.
Now then, let's hear some testimony about what happened. My visit to KB Security. That evening, around 1 AM, I went to see Mr. Bullard in his office at KB Security. The blackmail letter I got, they ordered me to go there. I had been working for KB Security until a year ago, so I knew where his office was. Short. 1 AM, the exact time the murder took place.
The weak get washed away by the tides of fate. The strong drink it up.
Is it coffee tides?
Huh, it's bitter today too, just like my destiny. You never know that from the way he's chugging it down.
Oh no. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, if you please. Press everything.
Press all of it.
I think there's only like 3 statements, right?
There was, and then the thing is pretty straightforward.
1 AM, huh? You're absolutely sure about that? Yes, that's what my watch said when I was entering the CEO's office. No. Actually, I'm not really sure. My watch was slow, and my internal clock was also a bit... 1 AM. That's the exact time the victim, Mr. Bullard, was murdered, correct?
It's too late for a coffee date, that's for sure.
Or too early.
True.
It ordered you there. It was the first time I'd gotten a blackmail letter that ordered me to go somewhere. Does that mean you've gotten other blackmail letters then? Oh, of course. They'd say things like, steal this, or take that. Why don't you save those for later, Mr. Delight? Please don't say any more. Now, what should do I do?
What should I do? That's interesting. What should I do?
What am I reading?
No, it's wrong.
What should I do?
We're losing it.
Press harder, leave it? I mean, I should always press harder, right?
Always.
So what did the blackmail letter in question say? It's set to bring $50,000.
money, huh? A perfect motive for committing murder.
Oh, but wait! I never intended to pay that money anyway. Oh, is that right? After all, he had nothing to hold over my head. I had nothing to be afraid of. An important point indeed. Witness, let's have that added to your testimony. Yes, sir.
Huh.
A muddy mud skipper in outer space has a better chance of surviving than I do. Okay. It wasn't gonna cost, because it said like a red diamond or something, and he was like, well, I don't have a red diamond. Probably. Just what were you being blackmailed about anyway? The blackmail letter said if you don't want your identity revealed, correct? I'm sure it was referring to the whole start to mask thing. But I wasn't worried. Mr. Bullard didn't have anything on me. He didn't? Anyway, I don't care what anyone says about me. Just as long as Desi believes in me. Is she in the audience?
No, I thought she was going out for errands.
Oh, maybe. So that's why Miss Delight didn't believe he was Star to Mask. That's why I knew they were just hollow threats. You used to be security chief for security chief. Okay.
I thought he was just security dude.
I know. I was like, when did this happen?
Yeah.
For KB security, right? Yes, that's right. Security chief? You? We're all shocked.
Thank you, Judge. And yet, a year ago, you were fired without notice. Revenge or an old grudge? A perfect motive for murder, wouldn't you say?
This isn't good. Maybe we should change the subject.
Why was he fired, honestly?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, why were you fired? Mr. Delight, please tell us why you were fired from your job. Well...
The world is filled with those who have said, I wish I had never asked that.
Oh, okay. You're making me want to take him back. Defendant, please answer the question. I needed money. You needed money? Well, you see, Desi loves to spend it. It's kind of her hobby.
Not exactly the best hobby in the world, huh, Nick?
Salary wasn't nearly enough. So, I stole data from the company.
Yikes.
Come again? KB Security has a lot of security info on all sorts of companies. And since I was a security team chief...
You stole some data and sold it.
Mr. Bullard found out and I was fired immediately. What? I wish I had never asked that. I was somehow able to keep it secret and made it seem like I had quit on my own.
What is it, Nick? You don't look so good. Someone who brings harm to their company is fired as punishment. You do well to remember that. He sure told you.
So you admit that you stole data from your company, is that correct? Yes, I'm sorry. This is a very important fact. Please add it to your testimony.
Judge.
Oh man, this whole thing just took a big turn for the worse, crashed and blew up. It's gonna take the jaws of life to rip this case from the clutches of disaster. Why are you speaking like this, Phoenix?
It's because it was rubbing off on him. But you know what? This kind of just reminds me of probably this is now he understands how Mia felt when he swallowed the necklace.
I want to know what the other option was. What was your life afterwards? Wait, can I not ask it anymore? No! Fine. I can't do the other option anymore. Why'd you make me choose the right one?
Because it was the most obvious one. I thought we still had a chance.
Why would you do something like that? Money. Well, for Tessie's hobbies. A hobby. What else? Wasting money, huh? waste! Not a waste!
So, Miss Delight doesn't know that her husband was fired, does she?
So it would seem.
I'm not sure what to think about couples who keep secrets like that from each other.
I can't believe it. This case has gotten even Maya to think seriously about couples. Please try to stay focused, Mr. Wright. It's important, Judge.
There wasn't much to his testimony, was there?
Sounds like he's avoiding something. At least that's what it sounds like to me.
Uh-oh. I've got a bad feeling about this. We'd better be careful.
But if we don't find a way to make him spill the beans, we'll never get closer to truth. Oops.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I have enough brain power for this.
I think it's the green envelope to the third statement.
That... Hold up. Oh, what does this green envelope say? Blah 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 blah. The red diamond stuff?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you think?
I think. But I don't know if I'm jumping ahead too far.
You might be jumping ahead too far, but we'll try it anyways.
Okay.
Who knows? I still hear music.
I jumped ahead too far.
It nearly contradicts the, I thought. Look at this, why are you hurting me?
Sorry, my brain is too strong. Okay, then probably it's one of the neuter statements then.
Maybe working for KB, blah blah blah, so I knew where his office was. He fired me, but Tessie doesn't know about that. I don't know! That was it! Wait!
Yeah, that's it! So that's why
I forgot how short it was! Okay. So the newer statements is basically this one
That
was
one.
appended, and
that one.
is selling data secrets. So what do we got?
That's related to it?
I mean, there's he lost his wallet. I don't know if that's important at this point.
What about the article?
It's about the first
It's
heist.
the first heist. Okay, never mind.
The gem was stolen. That's not important yet. That's not important. That's not important. Probably. I mean, the blackmail letter is kind of different from what his other blackmail letters are.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's important yet.
Yeah, the green envelope was like the most obvious one, which is a shame that didn't work.
What did he say for this? I don't remember this anymore.
Oh wait, this is new.
This is new.
Tis, I'm afraid that reason isn't gonna hold up anymore.
See, I just had to press again for some reason.
Okay.
What do you mean?
The victim had no proof that the defendant was Master the Mask. But you were the one who stole company's secrets only 1 year earlier.
But that was all over with once I was fired. But it is true that the fact I stole secrets is kept under wraps. Even so, there is no reason for me to pay up now, a whole year later. Is that really true?
What is it, Nick?
I don't know! I don't know!
Immediately panic.
The fact that Ron was stealing company data. I wonder if he would have had a problem if that ever became public knowledge.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah, he would. Mr. Delight, I believe you would have been in considerable trouble if your identity as a company data thief was made public. Frick. Mr. Wright, what are you trying to do by bullying your own client? Oh, I am bullying my client.
He needs to stop with these odds. I didn't do anything more about it. Ha! Men are like colonies of bacteria. The more heat you apply, the faster they grow.
Huh?
I don't know.
That's exactly right.
Well then, feel free to keep up the heat, my little lawyer amigo.
Little lawyer amigo.
Yes, now come on. Provide some evidence to back up your assertion. Why would Mr. Delight want to keep his data stealing secret from going public?
Oh, where's the button? Is it because of Dusty?
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
Mr. Delight, what you said just now doesn't match what you told me yesterday. Huh? What doesn't? I think you must have been scared, very scared, of having a certain person find out your secret. Well, a certain person? Miss Desiree Delight, the defendant's wife. Wah! Listen to me, my Desi, she's...
Looks like if I just sit back and relax, the fun will end before it truly begins.
Grr, Godot.
Yes, we know. It was all your wife's fault.
Oh, what do you mean?
Mr. Delight stole company data to pay for his wife's spending habit, for which he was fired. Unable to face his own wife, someone used his dirty little secret to blackmail him. And that is how this murder came about.
Oh, No, everything is falling neatly into place for him. Don't talk about my Desi like that, or you'll be sorry!
Is that a threat?
Oh, he really is a murderer. He's threatening people.
Contempt?
Well, it seems that we've learned a great deal of things here so far.
What do you think, Nick?
I didn't think it was possible to get so thoroughly whipped in just 20 minutes. Clearly, there was sufficient motive for murder. He stole data for his wife and he killed to protect his secret. A family man who cared just a little too much. Family man.
The motive is clear. Let's move on.
Ugh.
What happened at the crime scene at 1 in the morning, Mr. Delight?
See, I didn't have to present anything. Why'd you make me present stuff?
I was right! You know
Okay.
I'm right! Come now. Tell us. We're all ears.
At the CEO's office. When I entered the office, there's a suspicious shadow there. Suddenly, I was hit on the forehead. After that, I remember being a bit dazed. If I hadn't been wearing that, I would have been killed. That. When I came to, Mr. Bullard was lying there, dead. I see. Suddenly hit on the forehead, huh? I believe the detective from yesterday provided similar testimony. It was... My mind's eye was hit. He said that the mask struck him on the head from behind. Of course, since Amy turned out to be the culprit himself, that was all a lie.
Ha. No one's going to believe a pathetic lie like that.
Oh, what are you saying? I really was attacked! We'll find out if what you said is true or not during the cross-examination.
Got that, Mr. Trite? Don't go easy just because he's your client. If I see any sign that you are, I'll treat you to another cup of my special blend.
Which one? Number 107? 106?
102?
You don't need to worry about that, Mr. Godot. I have faith in Ron. I know he didn't do it. I have faith.
Do you? Actually?
No. Not right now, no.
Oh.
Who was this suspicious shadow? If there were 1,000 of me, and if even one you, I'd tell you. Trust me. Maya.
Sorry, my sister just came in. He's dodging all of our questions. He's not helping us win his case.
Okay, then how was the victim Mr. Bullard at the time? What do you mean, how was he? Was he already dead? Was he still alive? Maybe he was the one who hit you in the first place. That's a good question. What do you think, Mr. Wright? What do you mean, what do I think? Oh! Forget it. Okay.
Hold it! Hold it!
Hold it. Your forehead.
Never mind.
Yes! I was hit on the forehead as soon as I entered the room. It was an amazingly fast and powerful attack. Do you remember anything about who hit you? Well, like I said, it was a fast and powerful hit, so I think I was a little dazed for a while.
I don't think Mr. Delight even grasped what you were asking.
Yeah, I'd like to show him a fast and powerful attack myself. Maybe that would knock some sense back into him. He's so violent.
Oh, I hate him.
That. Could you please clarify what you're referring to? Why, oh, you were wearing your costume?
Huh? There? Why?
How did no one see you?
And how did nobody question you? Well, maybe they thought he was cosplaying or something.
Yeah, going to the CEO's office, I was like, okay, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Why? My mask starred a mask costume, of course. Wait just a moment. Mask starred a mask? Huh? Oh, did I forget to mention it before? Just to be on the safe side, I dressed as Mask starred a mask. And then, I descended upon the office of the CEO of KB Security. What?
Nick, did you know about this? He never told me this.
I don't recall ever mentioning it to me either.
Even I didn't know that. It seems our little friend really loves to keep secrets.
I'm sorry. I just never had a chance to mention it until now. Wait. That's not right. You know how sometimes things just slip your mind?
Huh. My 6th cup of coffee is staring up at me coldly.
It's iced coffee now.
It's iced coffee now.
At any rate, we can't ignore this new piece of information. Witness, please correct your testimony. I'd have been killed if I hadn't been wearing my mask-starred mask costume. So, I mean, it's just an appendage. Should I still press it again?
I think you should press it. After our first lesson.
Why were you dressed up as mask-starred mask? Why? Because I'm mask-starred mask, of course. What are you talking about? Mask-starred Mask's trial is being held next door. Yes, I guess so. Anyway, at the time, I thought I was being blackmailed over the Mask-starred Mask issue. So I thought I should go as him just to be safe. Oh boy. Let me tell you, it's a real pain to move around with that cape. That's why it took a lot longer than expected. Took a lot longer? What is he talking about? Well, if you don't know what he's talking about, we'll press harder. What do you mean by took a lot longer? Oh, opening the safe, of course. Oh shit.
Oh, good lord, he just keeps digging a deeper hole.
No! My cape got caught on the safe door, you see. This all happened when I was hiding Mr. Bullard's I don't remember how to pronounce his last name anymore. Mr. Bullard's body.
I don't like this statement.
What was that? Back up a second. Yes? You were the one that hid the body in the safe? Well, yeah. Inconceivable! Why? Just why? What reason could you have had? What were you thinking?
Yeah, I know. What was he thinking? Question. Why does someone toss their dirty shorts in the washing machine?
What?
The answer is simple. When they take them off.
That's not true. As usual, I have no idea what you're saying. Do you mean that Mr. Delight hid the body because he's the murderer?
Huh. So you're not as stupid as you look.
No, I am.
His metaphor this time was really obscure.
Mr. Wright, you don't mean that you knew about this whole safe business, do you? Well, yes. Why am I the only one not in the loop here? Witness, make sure you add this to the testimony. Yes, sir. Uh-oh, looks like a Storm Friends movie and over the fair weather, Judge. It took about 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Wait, okay. So, he went there at 1, but it took him 10 minutes to put away the body? Then who hit the thingy?
I mean, the buzzer was hit at 1:02.
Okay, wait. Question. So, I kind of missed, I guess, a little bit, but was he knocked out after hiding the body or before hiding the body? No.
What?
He was knocked out before finding the body was dead, right?
I think so. Yeah.
So he got there at 10, got clocked, woke up,
and hit the body.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Why did you hide the body in the safe anyways? Well, because it wouldn't fit in a drawer.
Oh my god.
What?
That is not like the first thing that should be coming out of your mouth. Oh.
That's not exactly what I meant. When I saw that corpse, I kinda lost it. I thought, if they find this corpse, they'll think I did it! But now...
Now it's like super you totally did it! Huh, I think you had a simpler reason than that. It's because you killed him. That's why you spent 10 minutes hiding the body.
That certainly makes more sense. Hold on. 10 minutes.
What is it, Nick?
I just had a thought. Under those circumstances, would you normally try to hide the body and spend 10 whole minutes to do it?
Under those circumstances? What circumstance? Oh!
Oh?
Hey, Nick. If you think his behavior was so strange, why don't you present some evidence that would show just what those circumstances were?
That's it. I'll take a look at the court record and present some evidence.
We heard this from Mr. Delight yesterday, didn't we?
There's not much in this testimony either.
I bet you he's still hiding something.
I think my brain is slow and I had no idea.
His testimony from yesterday?
I wouldn't be surprised with something drawn out of him. Oh god. I choked on my spit.
Oh god. I just hope he doesn't make things any more complicated. 10 minutes is a long time though, so that's why I'm thinking, okay, so 1 o'clock, get knocked out. He, who knows how long later he woke up after the fact? Right? But then it's like, it's interesting that the buzzer went off. That clearly had to be whoever was there, the third person, right?
I mean, if he knew if the buzzer was going off in the CEO's office, I don't know if it was loud or not.
Well, it is, because remember, Maya hit it and it's super loud.
Oh yeah, so that's probably what I had to present, because he wouldn't be hiding the body for 10 minutes, the buzzer was going off.
Yeah, so
he would know that security was going.
Yeah, he would know that security is coming, but then I'm just like, he didn't even know that the buzzer went off, if that's the case. Right?
I don't know. Did you talk about the buzzer? I don't remember.
I assumed that he was like knocked out.
Your Honor, could you please take a look at this record? Oh, I'm the judge too. I forgot. What might this be? The record for the emergency buzzer that connects the CEO's office to security. If the button in the office is pressed, a security team is supposed to come running.
Dots.
And according to this record, the buzzer was pushed once at 1:02 a.m. What? If Mr. Rondelite truly was the murderer, he would have ran as soon as that buzzer sounded. After all, a security guard would have been heading his way. I mean, ignoring the fact that there was no security guard in the office.
Yeah, ignoring the fact that the security guard in question wasn't even there.
Objection!
Huh. Let's remember who we're dealing with here. You probably had no idea there were security personnel in the building.
Objection!
Up until 1 year ago, my client was working as a chief of security. There's no way he wouldn't have known about them.
Objection!
But, as it turns out, the guard never came.
That was nothing more than a coincidence. The fact that the guard was a pathetic loser who had just gotten punched in the face by his ex's new boyfriend and wasn't anywhere in the vicinity was not something Mr. Delight could have known.
Objection!
Huh. Again, remember who we're dealing with here. It's a sure bet that Mr. Delight didn't even notice the buzzer going off.
Objection!
It's just objections.
I know.
This buzzer is extremely loud. There's no way he could have ignored something like that. If he had been conscious, that is. Conscious? Conscious? What do you mean by that?
Ugh.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Drink your coffee.
Fine. Let's hear your theory.
Recall the defendant's testimony. The moment he entered the victim's office, someone attacked him. Mr. Delight said he felt dazed. I'm willing to wager that he was knocked unconscious for at least a few minutes. Unconscious? So he fainted. That's why Mr. Delight didn't know that the buzzer had sounded. And that's why he thought he had time to hide the body.
So, what are you trying to say?
Mr. Delight was knocked out and the buzzer went off soon afterwards. Now, unless my client was able to hit the buzzer while he was unconscious, it can only mean that there was another person in that room. That's right, whoever it was, they knocked out Ron Delight and then pressed the buzzer. Order the court. Mr. Wright, this is...
Objection!
This is preposterous. It was this kid. Ron Delight is the one who killed Kane Bullard.
Objection!
Then who pressed the buzzer?
It was... the victim, of course. He pressed the buzzer when the defendant attacked him. He didn't die right away. He must have held on long enough to push that button.
Well, I mean, he died. Did he die immediately? I don't remember.
I don't know. Cerebral hemorrhaging from blunt trauma to the head. I mean, I assume that he was knocked out. And started bleeding out, but...
So Kane Bullard sounded the buzzer himself. What is your opinion on this, Mr. Wright? I need to prove that the real criminal was there at the scene, but how? Can I prove that it wasn't Kane Bullard who sounded the buzzer? I mean, there was no fingerprints on the buzzer. Can I present the buzzer again? I don't know.
I think so.
I can prove it, alright?
Yeah.
Watch this.
Check this out.
Where's the buzzer? Here. The same piece of evidence. I believe this is a piece of incontrovertible evidence you were looking for.
Dude, they pull out a whole thesaurus for this game. Okay.
This is a long word.
I know.
No, okay. I can't, whatever.
Incontrovertible.
So I can pronounce it in my head, just saying it out loud is weird.
Yeah.
The emergency buzzer. Is there some kind of clue on it? Absolutely not.
Hey, come on now. At least give some thought to what you say before opening your mouth.
The fact that there are absolutely no clues is itself the clue. Now I'm the one who's clueless. This button has no fingerprints on it. If Mr. Bullard had really pressed it himself, naturally he would have left his fingerprints behind.
Unless he wears gloves too. Ron Delight. Obviously wiped them off.
Objection!
Why would he? A guard could have come in at any moment.
He touched that button. I know he did.
Objection!
They're just yelling at each other.
Yeah, they are. The defendant, Mr. Delight, was dressed as Masked Star Damask. And Masked Star Damask always wear gloves. I mean, wasn't there any cameras in this building?
You would think, but he didn't care about the security in his own security building.
Fine. What reason could he possibly have had to wipe the button free of fingerprints? Order, order, order!
Huh. It would seem. I've been forced to eat crow. I wonder what blend number crow flavored coffee is.
Oliver, if the real killer was there at the scene, why would that person press the emergency buzzer? Shouldn't they have run away without putting themselves in extra danger? I have no idea, Judge.
I can't prove that.
Silence all of a sudden.
Huh. It looks like you're fresh out of the parlor tricks. They're on you, Nick.
Don't make it sound like I'm a criminal. Just give me a minute to collect my thoughts. The real culprit killed Mr. Bullard at around 1 a.m.
And Mr. Delight just happened to waltz in when the murder was taking place, right?
How? The killer clobbered Mr. Delight and then sounded the buzzer. It's a loud buzzer.
Even though security was supposed to respond right away if the buzzer was pressed.
Security was supposed to respond. Time's up, Mr. Wright. Wait, I know time's up, but hold on. I don't know what you're gonna ask me.
I like how Maya and Phoenix just probably like turned around and huddled together to like figure things out.
Alright, team huddle!
Alright.
Let's hear what you have to say. Very well then.
You got some guts. I like that in an opponent.
Why did the real killer sound the emergency buzzer? They didn't mean to find out what it to find out what it did. to actually call
security guard.
The killer knew that if they pressed that button, a guard would come running. And that was exactly what they wanted. Do you mean to say the killer called the guard on purpose? Yes, although as it turned out, he never showed up.
Because he was getting his clock cleaned at the time. Huh, what a touching story. You were saying the killer had a change of heart and called the guard to turn himself in?
No, I'm not. When that buzzer sounded, there were 3 people in that office. The victim, Kane Bullard, who was already dead. The defendant, Ron Delight, who was out cold. And the third person, the real killer. Hypothetically, yes. Now then, in this situation, if the real killer made an escape, what would happen? The only ones left in the room would be the victim and Ron Delight. And if any security guards came running in at that time, they would think I was the murderer. They already think you're the murderer because you hit the body.
You were already kind of succeeded. Anyway.
Yes, that was precisely the real killer's objective. To frame Ron Delight for the murder.
He needs to stop spitting his coffee everywhere.
He deliberately drank coffee to spit it out.
I know.
Order, order, order.
Huh, it would seem.
Are you gonna spit it out again?
I've been made to eat my words once again. Actually, you've been made to do a spit take with a cup of coffee.
Mr. Wright, who was it? Who was it that tried to frame me? Wait. Wait a second. I'm the one and only Stars and Masks, so...
Nick, you mean the real killer is...
We're gonna drag that person in here right now.
But, who is it?
I don't have any solid proof yet, but think about it. The killer knew Mr. Delight's identity, and they also knew that he had been called to KB security that night. So the killer used him to execute a well-crafted plan to murder Kane Bullard. Now then, let's hear your accusation, Mr. Wright. Who was it that framed Mr. Ron Delight for the murder of Kane? I'm gonna accidentally press the wrong button. Where is he? There he is.
Are we actually doing it?
We're doing it. Take that! Detective Luke at me. He's the only one who could have done it.
Ace detective.
Luke at me? You mean Star Damask did it? Your Honor, the person being tried in the court next to us is not Star Damask at all. He is, in actuality, the true murderer of Kane Bullard.
Rabble, 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 rabble.
Rabble, rabble, rabble. Order, order! Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Theft and murder, which is the more serious crime? They're not even close. Murder is the most serious crime, of course. It's a capital crime subject to a capital punishment. Please remember the trial from yesterday, if you would. I mean, I don't think we remember that, Phoenix.
No, this is Dementia edition, remember?
When Luke at me confessed, there was a huge commotion in the courtroom.
Of course. A famous detective was unmasked as Star Damask.
Instead of being convicted of murder, he was found guilty of grand larceny. That was his true objective all along. To be found guilty. Star Damask had the perfect alibi for when the murder took place. He was stealing the urn at Lordly Taylor. In other words, being found guilty as Star Damask was Luke Atmey's airtight, watertight, and unassailable alibi. A guilty verdict. As an alibi.
Rabble, rabble, rabble,
rabble. Rabble. Order, order!
You know, it's almost time.
Time for lunch, right?
Yeah.
For what?
For Luke Atmey's verdict. It was a pretty simple trial after all. If we're going to stop this trial and stall that one, we need to do it now. Of course. That's assuming you have proof that the detective was the one who committed the murder.
Mr. Luke Atmey's trial has indeed attracted the attention of the entire country. If we were to intrude and fail to provide adequate proof of his true crime, Mr. Delight would be left with no grounds for appeal. No, I'm not sure about this. Please.
Huh.
Huh?
I bet it's only good when your line's the ante.
An ante, I think, yeah. But I don't know what he means.
I don't know what that means either.
You're right. I believe in you. That's all good and all, but I don't got proof. Mr. Delight. So please, I'm begging you. thanks, but my decision will determine the rest of your life. Can I really risk your life like this? Phoenix. Phoenix. Phoenix! What was that?
Don't stray, Phoenix. For your client, take the path of trust.
Oh, I thought you were gonna take the path of least resistance. I was like, okay, Mia. That voice, it sounds like Mia.
Isn't she just there? She's probably just
Oh,
there.
why is this Maya?
Right?
Your Honor, the defense requests an immediate recess.
Huh. So that's your answer, huh?
Very well. I've decided as well. This court will now take a 20-minute recess.
Ooh, fat recess.
Mr. Wright, when we return, please summon Mr. Luke Atme to the stand. Yes, Your Honor.
So does he just run into the next courtroom, like, be like, stop this trial?
He just runs into
Yeah.
the courtroom and says objection. Objection!
Right, right.
Oh god.
Oh.
Well, Sir Detective Atme.
Oh crap. They're both the sword. Alright. I have to say, Mr. Payne, you performed splendidly.
Oh, no, Sir Detective Atme. You were the one who...
That's enough. This court sees no reason to further prolong this trial.
That's not my judge.
This court finds the defendant Luke Atme. Objection!
Objection!
Oh, hold it. I mean,
Oh. Okay.
oh, wait. Don't hand down your verdict yet, please.
Well, well. Sir Lawyer, welcome to my courtroom.
Who's this hoser, eh?
Oh, he's Canadian.
Do accents.
You got to do the boot.
My name is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law, and I wish to file an accusation against this man, Luke Atme.
Accusation? You accuse Master Damask?
That man is not Masked Star Damask. He's just a ruthless murderer. What? His eyes.
Rabble, 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 rabble. Wabble, 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 wabble.
I don't like how his sweat is dripping from his nose.
Hey, look, we cleared out part one
That
pretty quickly.
was short.
Yeah, that was good. That was like an hour, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We smart, or our minds are like traps.
I only fumbled once because I thought too far ahead.
Alright, now we're in defendant lobby number 4. 12:14 p.m. So 2 hours and 14 minutes.
Nice, sis.
I could have sworn I heard Mia's voice.
So then, she's still alive inside your heart.
I don't need your platitudes.
Nicky boy.
Oh, Miss Delight.
Is it true that Detective is the real killer?
To be honest, we don't have any definite proof. But he's the only one who could have done it.
But wasn't he at Lordly Taylor that night?
Not to mention, you don't exactly know his motive. I mean, why would Detective Atme want to kill Kane Bullard?
Oops, it's almost time. Better get back to the courtroom. I don't know, Maya. I need to find some solid proof. And it's gotta happen sooner rather than later. Judge, can we postpone this trial for tomorrow? I need to do some more investigation.
No. Oh, thank God, we're back.
Yeah, his eyes are normal. Oh, thank goodness. And he's got the mustache.
Oh, it's like we're safe
No.
again.
Yeah. Now then, this court is back in session. Mr. Luke Atme, please take the stand.
Oh God.
Yes.
Well, well. How do you do, Sir Lawyer? I never would have thought to see you acting so recklessly.
Couldn't let them hand down your verdict just yet. Not when it would have given you your perfect alibi. An alibi by the name of Star Damask.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid even the great Luke Atme has no idea what you mean. Of course, I have been in the next courtroom ever since 10 o'clock this morning. I'm afraid there's no way I could know what's been going on in here.
You've been in the defendant's seat all day long, correct? Being tried as Star Damask.
Indeed, it's truly child's play to fool the ignorant masses. Not only did the poor fools ask me to protect their valuables, they even gave me a generous reward upon returning their own property to them. Take this red diamond ring that sparkles upon my divine finger, for example.
The blackmail letter was for him!
But the thing is that's not even a diamond!
It's smoothed out, and they just...
That ain't right. There shouldn't be smooth diamonds.
They smoothed it out.
I don't like it.
Because they're like, hard-edged diamonds. What? We can do better. Smooth diamond.
Ew. I don't like it.
So you continue to insist that you are in fact Star Damask.
Of course.
Very well then, Luke Atme. Let us begin with a simple question. On October 12th at 1 AM, Cain Bullard was murdered. Where were you at that time?
One without knowledge who lacks even the knowledge that he should be ashamed of himself. But don't worry, I will not hold it against you, Sir Judge.
Thanks.
Alright, Mr. Atme. The night of the murder. Speak.
Speak!
Speak.
Look.
We're all ears. As you wish, Sir Prosecutor.
The alibi.
I was stealing the urn as Star Damask, just as I announced I would. I had more than enough time to prepare. It was a pathetically easy job. A photograph contains no words, but in this case, one turned out to be my witness. The time at which the camera captured Star Damask was the same time as the murder.
It's not the same time, it's 2 minutes before.
I know, but I'm just like,
Yeah. Seems the main point of discussion will be this photo of the crime scene. Everything else up until now was all part of his plan. There has to be a secret to this picture as well. A secret to this picture as well. I mean, the missing emblem thing.
Even the great Star Damask cannot be in two places at once.
Yeah, that's what I'm confused too.
I know. Now then, if you'll excuse me, I have a verdict to receive.
Cross-examination! Hold it! Unfortunately, Mr. Atme, we still have to do your cross-examination.
A fool is too foolish to know that he is a fool.
And what, did you learn from Von Karma as well, too?
A fool is too foolish to know that to know that he is a fool. Yeah. I think he's trying to say that you're full of it, Nick.
You're not gonna curse Maya. The only thing that's full of it is his alibi.
Yeah.
Yeah, time to press. Alright, how did you announce it? So this photograph is the proof, correct?
Indeed it is.
And the man in the photo is certainly wearing a mask.
That is why I'm called Star Damask.
How did you hide your nose?
That is truly the question.
But conveniently, that also means that there is no way to tell who this really is. What do you mean?
Objection!
Huh. Are you saying that this is not, in fact, Luke at me?
I mean, look at the nose!
The schnoz! That it could be an accomplice who dressed as Master to Mask to create an alibi. Oh, what an interesting idea. Are you saying that I, Lone Wolf Luke, had an accomplice? Hey, wait, Phoenix didn't say this though. Right? That was all, what's his face? Godot.
Yeah. Though, I mean, I'm kind of starting to suspect the wife a little bit.
Yeah, you know what? Like, low-key, same. I was like, what if she's truly the mastermind about all of this?
I was like, what if Luke told her, like, to bring in his bag? But
Like, she's the one that saw the blackmail at first. But then, how would she have the foresight to...
yeah, I'll give it up for now. I'll come back to you later once I press everything else. If Luke had me was at KB security during the murder, then the mask star and the mask in this picture has to be a fake.
Then there really was an accomplice. How could he shove his nose in there?
But right now, I have no idea who it was. Though again, she does have like a pretty big chest.
You could flatten that out.
I don't know, she's very generous up there.
Generous. She is quite blessed.
Is it blessed? I don't know. What if she has back problems?
That's not Sam.
I don't have any idea right now either.
Baseless objections are just what that guy wants. There's gotta be another way, and I'm gonna find it. Yeah, pressing everything else. Wait, was that the first thing I pressed?
Yeah, that was the very first one.
Alright, so I gotta press everything else and then come back to that one probably.
Probably.
Alright, it was a pathetically easy job. I believe Adrian Andrews hired you at one point.
That's right. That was over 20 days ago, if I'm not mistaken.
You sent the calling card to Lord Lee Taylor 10 days before the heist. That would mean you sent out the card after you began your security watch. Right?
Indeed. There was no reason why I couldn't do both jobs at once. It was a perfect opportunity to steal my latest target.
I see. You truly are evil, aren't you?
Yes, evil is what I am.
I mean, okay, whatever.
Hey, Nick. Isn't there something odd about this?
I hate you, Maya. Why would you say these things and then I never am like on the same boat as you ever, every single time?
Detective Atme was always proud of his ace detective skills, right? But if the art was stolen from Lord Lee Taylor while he was the one watching it, he'd have no way to maintain his perfect ace detective persona.
I mean, I was thinking he didn't send the calling card in the first place because he's not masked.
Started mask. He just kind of took the opportunity.
He just like, oh yeah, calling card, yeah, that's me. But maybe he doesn't really know what the calling card looks like. But I don't know. I don't know. Whatever.
That's true because it was supposed to be a secret.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, how did he find an extra suit?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I don't know.
But he obviously already knew who Master to Mask was, like, actually. So...
yeah. Alright, we'll press some more. We'll press some more. You know, that's true. It is kind of odd. Alright, that was only the second statement, and I'm already confused. Okay. So by photograph, you mean this piece of evidence here, is that correct?
Oh, that's true, Terry. Okay, so Terry just brought up an interesting subject. Remember how the first case was the weirdest one? Because he, what is it? Ron left his suit in the trash can.
Oh, right. That wasn't the first.
And then he had
heist.
to make another one because he couldn't get that one back.
That's
that
right.
makes sense. And then that's probably when he made the little emblem thing, right? Like after all of that, he probably remade that emblem.
Probably.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Indeed it is. That is it. And the very thing that proves I committed the crime.
Yes. The very thing that proves you committed the crime. When you think about it, it's really odd. You say that almost as if you had this picture taken on purpose.
Objection!
He was simply caught by the very camera that he had set up. We all have days like that. Indeed, it turned out that there was no such thing as a perfect crime after all. Life is truly an ironic thing, a sad, blue melody.
It looks like I'd better gather more information for now. If he's truly the killer, there's gotta be something phony in that photo. Alright. Yes. About the camera that took this photograph.
How come now? It's all too clear what you're thinking.
Huh. What am I thinking? I got nothing in my brain.
I altered the timestamp on the photograph, don't you?
Okay, I may have thought that, yes.
Just completely called us out. I'm afraid that's impossible. The camera was set up by Lordly Taylor, and on top of that, it was Lordly Taylor's staff that printed that picture's data. Unfortunately, for the defense, there's no way that picture could have been altered.
I see. Looks like I'd better find something else that could be suspicious.
So, this alibi is false?
It has to be, or he couldn't have killed Mr. Bullard at KB Security.
But I'm not really spotting anything unusual.
There are two possibilities. Either the mask started masking the photos are fake, or the photo itself is. How do I prove that?
Right, how do you prove that?
Okay, I'll just save in the meantime. My brain. Okay, this one, pressing this brought up the possibility of an accomplice.
But I don't think he had an accomplice. I don't know how you prove that.
Yeah, even if we accuse someone else, we would need proof to actually accuse them.
This guy's one turned out to be my witness.
I mean,
that's not.
It was only
a lie.
Went off once, so
But
I don't know if that's important anymore.
It though, because he only states there is one.
It was like the camera's pointed at the entrance or exit or whatever. Like, so when someone goes in and when someone leaves. So it's like, how did he
do it once?
Avoid it once, but not the other time? Because he knew the camera was, I don't know. I'm probably overthinking stuff.
Do that one. The photo again.
The photo?
Yeah.
You want me to present this?
Yeah.
You want me to present this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Objection!
Oh, man.
Fine.
Oh, pain.
Alright, you know what? I'll present my stuff.
Okay, now present yours, because my brain ain't working.
Okay. Wait, what is the button? Tab. Wait, that's the wrong button.
Objection!
Okay, we're both wrong.
Okay, wait, let me read the other statements again.
Okay, the time at which the kill was the same time as the murder. I mean...
That's not true. Put the picture again. Put the picture again.
Present.
Ah! Wow. Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, I was gonna... And around 1 a.m. Okay, yeah, that's right. I'm stealing the urn as master of the mass just as I announced I would.
Right.
Just as I announced I would. The emblem is top secret. Could I, like, ask him what the what the calling card looks like. I had more than enough time to prepare. It was a pathetically easy job because he was called 20 days.
And this is where Maya started questioning him, right? Like, she was so proud to be an ace detective.
20 days ago. 10 days. You sent on after you began. Yeah. And then I'm just like, Maya, please.
I know, she always does this, and I'm like, you throw me off every time, Maya.
It's true, it is kind of odd. It is kind of odd. But what do I present there?
Even with the what is it? This one? Was it this one or the next one that she also points out something weird with it too?
No, I'm not sure if she pointed out weird because it was like the end of the statement.
Oh,
like, you know how they do that loop?
Yeah, okay.
Because that kind of throws me off too. You know what? I'll try it.
Objection!
No, never mind. Fine. Alright, I guess he knows about how the calling card exactly looks like.
Yeah, because I guess we established it in the first trial. More than enough time to prepare, it was a pathetically easy job. Do the calling card of this one.
No, this one.
Yeah.
Objection!
Oh, man.
Okay, it's not the calling card.
Man. Oh, man. Okay.
Thank you. Oh, what do we have? What do you have?
Get the calling card, I know, just forget it. It's the photo! It has to be the photo. But I'm like, I don't know.
The photo.
It has to be. I just don't know where to place it. Or the emblem. Oh, actually, yeah. Wait, go to one of his statements? Because this was screwed us over last time.
Either... Which one? I don't know which statement. The pathetically easy job? Or...
This one. It turned out to be my witness. Then do the emblem.
Objection!
Oh wait, no. Shucks. I forgot. Godot found the emblem there though. So...
yeah.
That counts.
But like...
Better.
But he claimed there was a... But... That emblem was there to like prove that there was a scuffle between him and Mask Star the Mask, but in the end there wasn't really a scuffle, was there?
No, so then I'm just like...
I'm so confused.
So he already knows about the emblem.
Probably.
So, forget the emblem then. Not enough time to prepare, it was a pathetically easy job. Maybe the bots? Yeah, like the urn itself? I see what you're trying to go for.
I don't know if it's too early though.
Contains no words, so in this case one turned out to be my witness.
Okay, I need to look at the picture again. Cause, I don't know, I guess there could be paint hidden on that box.
Just in the angle where we can't see it?
Or maybe not, I don't know.
Because in the end, he still had the box anyway.
Present it.
Oh my god. What is this? Okay.
It's probably too early.
It is too early. We're too early! We need to
We're
know
too
what the
early.
baby step is!
Oh, what's the baby step?
I don't
A
know.
photograph contains no words, but in this case, one turned out to be my witness. The time at which the camera captured Mask Star the Mask was the same time as the murder.
I feel like this is the weird one. Can you press this one again?
Hold it!
About the camera that took this photograph.
He's like, you didn't think I altered it, huh? and that's not true.
Yeah. I think I altered the timestamp. I'm afraid that's impossible. Blah blah blah. No way it could have been altered. What if I press the first one again? Would I still get? Would I get a different option? I don't know if this dialogue is different. No, it's not. Okay. No.
You could say.
Well, I was just gonna reload after I did this.
Okay.
Let's see. Oops, I pressed it. Then the mouse started messing. This picture has to be a fake. Yeah, exactly. You had an accomplice.
Now remember you said that, Mr. Tripe, because there's no going back. If you're making baseless claims, I'll treat you to a penalty myself.
Penalty's probably boiling hot too.
He's gonna throw coffee at me. Okay, I
So
thought it was gonna
who
be
is
the
it, Mr.
entire
Tripe?
thing.
Who was the accomplice? The wife!
It was the wife. It was her. It was this person.
Huh. That's quite the prank you're trying to pull. Do you have any evidence that this person is in fact the accomplice?
Well, the aura that this person has around them is. If you're gonna judge someone by their aura, you'd be right up there as the #1 suspect, Mr. Right. Man.
What if the accomplice was Kane Bullard?
Oh, but then how was he there and murdered in 2 minutes later?
I don't know.
I had more than enough time to prepare. I mean, he had 20 days to prepare.
Yeah.
Don't what? This weapon mean
question.
nothing anymore?
So, was Ron even aware that this heist, the next heist, would be the Sacred Urn?
I don't know.
Like, was he even aware that that was taking place? Because it sounded like when we first met Ron, he knew already about the Sacred Urn because he was already accused by it. Or he coughed himself up with it, but he's like, I don't know where that urn is. So maybe he did send the calling card, but then Atney intercepted with the blackmail.
I don't know.
My head is hurting. Okay. I was stealing the urn as mass started mass just as I announced I would. Calling card
With
didn't
the
work
calling
here.
card, yeah. I had more than enough time to prepare. It was a pathetically easy job. Pathetically easy. The photograph contains no words, but in this case, one turned out to be my witness. The time at which the killer captured mass started mass was the same time as the murder.
I don't think so. I don't think this is real. I think the dude was already dead. But then wait, what's this? Hold up. What's the autopsy report say?
Autopsy. Died at 1 a.m.
Dang it.
I thought it was at 1:02 or something.
Oh man. He really died at 1? Like directly at 1 o'clock? Oh my god.
Yep, exactly at 1 a.m. Did we already present the photo in this one? Probably.
I thought we did. Do it again.
Do it again.
Do it again.
Alright.
Objection!
It's not exactly 1 a.m. It's 2 minutes before.
Yeah, that was a lie. He needs to fix the statement.
Okay. I already pressed everything. I mean, this is the one Maya said was weird.
Terry is saying that we present the photo to this one. But I thought we did
Photo to this
already.
one?
Yeah.
Objection!
I don't know, I feel like we presented the phone and everything, but I have short-term memory.
We do. I think the photo's out, guys. Photo's out. We did all. It's 4 statements, right?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Okay, so photo's out.
Did I present this one here?
Objection!
Yeah, I thought you did. And then, if that's the case, then I imagine that the one where it's like the list, the record, doesn't matter either.
I don't know. What's the matter? Why was this bent then? Did he bend it? Probably too early. I don't know anymore.
Dude, the sacred urn.
Here in this one?
Yeah.
Objection!
We're overthinking. I know, but we know.
Probably are.
We know what we want to do. It's just we don't know what they're asking for here. Oh man.
The day of the crime moved again that night. Why was this bent? What do we have? What do we have? The exhibition. Sacred urn. Not important, I don't think.
No, stop looking at the photo. It's gone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Dead.
I'm sorry.
It's dead. Don't look at it.
It's dead to you.
Yes.
It's this one. Oh.
Wait. Maybe we can
What?
use this one instead.
For what?
For, I don't know, do I. Hold up. What is this first statement? First statement is, I was stealing the urn as master the mask.
Just as I announced I would.
Yeah, so... No, never mind. I'm just pulling at straws here.
I had more than enough time to prepare.
I need him to sound like a pastor man.
You also knocked over some paint.
Okay,
This
wait.
paint's not important right now, I don't
He
think.
sent the calling card 20 days ago, right? 2 weeks ago was 14 days ago. Does that matter? I don't know.
I don't know if that matters.
Like, the paint happened after the fact. Oh! No, JK. I got excited for a second. I thought I had a brain blast and it was a lie. It was like a brain fart and then it didn't work out. Never mind. Don't listen to me. Oh.
Is this important? The mask stealing as directed by blackmail letters?
No, I don't think it's related right now.
That's not related. That's not related.
Because, okay, the reason why I had like that brain blast fart earlier is because, again, okay, so 2 weeks ago, she had spilled the paint and then tried to cover it up with the statue, right? By the time that he's stealing it, I don't know why, but I was just like, the paint wasn't there, but that's not what actually happened. So,
Yeah.
the paint was already there, it's just the only thing that changed is she moved. Ami Faye.
Oh, why did she move?
Yeah.
Why is this bent?
Yeah.
Unless he bent it himself. I don't know.
He brought it with him to clock what's his face. Ron over the head. And then...
But he was. Oh, he brought it. Oh, you mean he brought it with him to the.
Yeah, he brought it
to
with
the
him.
building.
Yes. And then... but I'm like, how? It's like a 30-minute drive away, so...
You teleported.
We are skipping processes, which is why I'm like, I don't know what it's asking for here.
I don't know what the baby step is.
Wait, present mass star to mask at mass star to mask.
What,
It's a person.
So present a mask star to mask.
Objection!
Maybe, okay. Maybe the second statement?
You present mask star to mask on the second statement.
Maybe? I don't know.
I'll
Hold up,
do it.
read the profile for Vest. Sends a calling card before a heist. Never mind. I take it back. Don't do it.
You take it back.
I
Okay.
do. I take it back.
Gonna reload afterwards, anyways.
I mean, I'm just like, maybe it's like person we're supposed to present.
I just don't see a hint as to that.
Yeah, I don't either, but I'm just like, ugh. Okay, last statement. This is probably the most controversial one, I think. Out of all of the other ones, this is probably the most controversial one.
It's like, how did he know?
Well, we
Oh,
told
I
him,
don't know.
but
We did, yeah.
but then I'm just like, the time at which the camera captured Mass Star Damas, but you can't prove that you were Mass Star Damas, though. Like, we can't prove it's him either.
Yeah. So how do we prove that?
I don't know. Like, all my ideas are getting shot down one by this dude. It's terrible. Oh, yikes. I don't know, dude.
Okay. So, what were the two options? It was like either the photo is fake or the person in the costume is fake or something?
Either the person is fake or the
So
photo
either-
itself is. Which
The
I think,
accomplice is Ron Delight.
I feel like the photo itself is. I think he did it the previous day, because we don't have no date. It only is the time, right? Oh, wait. What about that record? What does the record say again? The photo
Which
record?
This one? The camera data?
So
where
it
the
did. So
camera
it
went off.
explicitly says on the night of the crime. Dang,
Uh-huh.
man. Okay.
And this one also says night of the crime.
A.M. No, that's right. It's doing military time.
What? Love military time.
I love military time. It's like double entendre. You don't need the A.M.
Yeah. So it's fake.
well,
It's fake
entendre.
because of that.
It's A.M. That bugs me, actually. If you're using a 24-hour clock, you
Well,
don't
it's
need
like,
an
yeah.
AM and PM.
Now that you point it out, it bugs me now too.
Oh,
That doesn't say anything. Just as I announced I would.
Okay, Terry, since you're our middleman, if you're looking it up,
Give us
to
a
you.
baby hint.
Okay, we're saying hedgehog.
We're saying dragon.
Help hedgehog. Yeah, help dragon. So don't tell us
dragon.
Tell us which statement it is. Just give us the statement, and then we'll just cry because we don't
We'll
know
guess.
which which item to give. But there's only 4 statements, so just tell us which statement we're supposed to be paying attention to. Can
It's
you
like, oh, you're. What?
statement 2
I had more than enough time to prepare.
and 4? What do we do? Oh, okay. All right, that's fine.
Okay. What did we already pressed again at this?
Press 2. Press 2 again.
Fine. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that.
Because I don't remember what
Press
he
2.
says here.
Thank you.
I've been talking too much.
I believe agent hired you at one point. That's right. That was over 20 days ago, if I'm not mistaken. You sent the calling card to Lordly Taylor 10 days before the heist.
That's not true. I thought they sent it 20 days, right?
No, they hired him 20 days, but he, playing as Star the Mask, sent it 10 days before the crime.
What?
So he was hired.
He was hired before he sent the card, so he's the one that sent the card.
Supposedly, yes.
Okay.
That would mean you sent the card after you began your security watch. There's no reason I couldn't do both jobs at once. It was a perfect opportunity to steal my latest target. Yes, Judge, whatever. Isn't there... Yes, we know there's something odd about it. But Earl is... Well, he was the only one watching it. I don't get it.
Do you see Terry's response? Statement 2 and 4. Oh, 3.
Wait, which one is it?
I'm just sitting here going, so it's all of them again. All the ones you were suspicious about.
I'm gonna guess 2 is first. So... I don't know, is there something in hints here?
When did he... Okay, go to the calling card again. Press... check it.
It doesn't have any dates or anything.
No, it doesn't. Okay, so we just have to trust their word for it. Okay.
I should have more than enough. So he would have known about this! Wait, did we already present this? I want to present it again anyways.
He would have had known, because he was hired...
For 20 days, and agent broke it 14 days ago.
Right.
I don't know. I was thinking it's like, oh, it got destroyed. He wouldn't. Well, I guess he did it secretly.
We have to pick one statement to present to.
I mean, are we sticking with 2? Or should we go with 4 and 3?
I don't know, I feel like we've exhausted all our options with 2.
I mean, you could go one by
go
one,
to the third.
starting with the badge.
With the badge. No, go to the third page. Go to the third page of, what do you call it? The evidence, please?
Oh, the third page of the evidence.
Yes.
It's the paint ones.
Yeah. So he knows... He would have known about these 2. Also knocked over some paint.
Present this. No, never mind. Why are we so dumb?
I have dementia. Oh.
You're right, we put an excuse in the title, but still.
Oh my god. You're not supposed to have dementia. I'm the one with dementia.
I'm the one older than you.
Oh crap. Okay.
Okay. It was a pathetically easy job. It was a pathetically easy job. More than enough time to prepare.
Okay, Terry, for real. So, just press? We pressed on all of them.
Unless we're in a specific order and be like, oh, we pressed number 4 after pressing 2. No, we already...
But is it like a present? Can we present something here, is what I'm asking.
3, 1, 2. Maybe I have to present on 3 again.
No, Yeah, dude, he doesn't prove nothing. There's no way I could have tampered with it. That means I could not have killed.
Is this different?
Unless I had an accomplice. This is different. What?
That
is different.
Oh, it is different. I just pressed everything.
Okay, so everything is a press. Okay.
Felt nothing long or hard about that night at the basement warehouse and the picture that supposedly captures it. It's gotta be here. Isn't there something funny? Yeah, you bet there is. I don't know what something funny is, but there's something funny. We took a look around the basement warehouse that night before the theft took place. Wow. Okay. Very well, then let's hear what you have to say. Evil. The paint is... Okay. Yeah, I hate this game. Why'd you make me play this again?
Because it's good. It's a good game, okay? You just have to play it to the end. I just hate Abby.
Yeah. You're right. The funny part is right here. Why this? This is a blood stain! No, it's paint, Judge. Ah! Blood! No, this case is getting interesting.
Judge!
Not exactly. The stain is actually paint. Judge, I think I'm kind of worried about the judge now.
Yeah, I know. I'm concerned too. Does he just likes all these homicide cases, I guess.
Oh, just paint. And peach colored at that. From blood to peaches. The judge sure loves going on his wild tangents. The problem with this photograph is not the paint. The problem is when you consider the layout of the basement warehouse. It turns out that something that should be there is nowhere to be seen. Well, Mr. Wright, what is supposed to be in this picture is yeah.
Wow. We're literally on the right track. It was just they had a specific
don't present
way.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It's okay, we're dumb. That's fine. Supervisor of the treasure exhibit stated the following. I don't know if I don't wanna do Adrian. Right from the mountain training hall. Blah 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 blah. Covering up the paint stains, that's why I put it where you first saw it. Oh shit. I myself was there the night the theft took place and I saw the statue in that spot. If this picture was truly taken on that night, then that statue should have been there. You're right, there's no date on the photo, so you took it earlier. I'm not kidding.
Objection!
No. But when I went there the day after the theft, that statue of the old bag was sitting in the corner.
Perhaps it was somehow pushed there accidentally? Your Honor, this statue is slightly larger than yourself and quite heavy. It would take more than an accidental push to move it that distance.
Huh. In that case, can you prove it? Can you prove it? Huh. Can you give us the rhyme and reason as to why that statue was moved that night? Actually, this is the one question we've been having this entire time. Can you do it, Nick?
It must have been the wind.
It must have been the wind.
Never mind who moved it. The real question is, why did they move it? Well, Mr. Wright, I hope you are prepared with your answer. I'm not prepared. Hold up.
I am. Let's go.
Now then, who was the one who moved the golden statue on the night of the crime? Who?
At me.
I think he's the only option, right?
I imagine so.
I imagine so. But okay, the one who moved the statue is none other than Luke at me.
Come now, sir lawyer. There you go again on one of your strange delusions.
Mr. Wright, what basis do you have for your strange delusions? Very simple. Is it simple? The witness was the only one in the basement warehouse that night.
That is indeed very simple. However, why would I want to move a heavy golden statue?
The reason for moving the golden statue, here's where our battle really begins. Well, Mr. Wright, what reason did the witness have to move that statue? The reason can be found here in this photograph. Look at me. You pretended to be Master Damask to create an alibi by showing you were at Lordly Taylor that night. But this photograph contains a single fatal flaw. If the statue had been there, your lie would be exposed like a cheap film at a drugstore. That is why you had to move the statue. A single fatal flaw.
Interesting theory. Please enlighten us.
Is it because he like lied about having a fight? Oh, oops. Is it the missing emblem? Is that the fatal flaw? The lie is Master the Mask. I don't know if that's what I was going for.
I don't know either, but I mean, you're right.
Are you saying that this Master the Mask is a fake?
Huh. You know, I really wish you would start acting more responsibly.
Huh.
The current question is, why was the
Never
golden
mind.
statue moved? So what possible connection would there be with Master Damask's identity?
Oh.
Buggers.
I messed up. Sorry.
Oh, that hurts.
It's a hefty penalty.
That is. I'll ask you again, Mr. Shrite. Just where in this picture does the lie exist?
Is it because there's no paint?
I think there's no paint on the box.
Is that the lie?
I think so.
Guess. Click on the box. The lie. Wait, what? Oh.
Well.
Well, you know what, I'll restart from the very beginning.
Oh. Shucks, how far back are we? Oh. That's not too far back.
It's not too far.
Just press A. Just spam A. God,
The mouth clicks. I'm not playing with a controller, okay. Okay.
I think
the
it's
lie.
the square box.
Like the indentation?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Should I click the empty space or the paint itself, or?
I think it's the paint. Just, you know, somewhere there.
Yeah, right in the middle.
Yeah.
The line is put is somewhere around here.
Oh.
Jumping, you need to take a gander in your local mirror.
As the Yiddish proverb goes, a half-truth is a whole lie.
Okay, it's not the missing emblem, it's not the box.
Yeah, the statue is moved, right? For some reason the culprit don't want this. Oh, it's you.
Oh, there's some reason the culprit didn't want the statue in the picture. At least that's what I thought. There was a reason why they didn't want it in the picture. Because
It had to happen after the 14 days.
Because
It was already there during the night of the murder. Well, it was always there. And we tried the box already, right? So that doesn't count too.
I tried the box. Well, I tried.
And then you did Mask the Mask, which, I mean,
It wasn't true
wasn't
either.
right.
Maybe I had to like click directly on the paint. No, never mind. Never mind.
Yeah.
What reason? Can be found in the photograph. To create not only that by showing you were at Lordly Taylor that night. But this photograph is a single fatal flaw.
I would imagine it's the paint, because then... But I know you already clicked the paint, but I mean, I get it. I understand why he would want the paint there, to show that it was within the past few days, knowing that Adrian Andrews put it there, right? If the statue had been there, your lie would be exposed like cheap film at a drugstore. So if the statue was standing there, what was the lie? What is the lie?
Huh? I don't get it. The statue was there, they said the lie would be exposed.
Yeah.
Oh, but...
Wouldn't that prove that he's still there anyway? And then we tried the box. Maybe do the bottom of the box?
Like, specifically the bottom of the box?
Yes.
Eh.
Okay, well, I'm guessing that's all mask to mask. Which is
Okay.
lame.
Okay,
Where
so...
this picture, does a lie exist? So, anywhere touching mask to mask is a no-go. Do the time!
Yeah, I was gonna click on the time. The time! Wow, okay.
I hate it. Oh, I hate it. Reload!
Okay.
Reload when you get the chance, and then...
Wait, hold on. I want my life back.
Yeah, that's so dumb. But I mean, they're right. I get it.
Fine. Naturally, the lie in this photo is the timestamp.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? I'll tell you exactly what I mean. On the night in question, Luke Atme went to KB security and murdered Kane Bullard. Therefore, it's obvious. It would have been impossible for him to have been at Lordly Taylor at this time. But what does that have to do with the statue being moved? Remember, if you will, Your Honor. When was the statue placed besides the warehouse door? Well...
The statue was taken down to the warehouse on the day of the crime.
Oh, I guess that was mentioned, isn't it?
So,
Yeah.
it was downstairs already on the day of the crime.
Like, it was moved to the warehouse on the day of the crime. So before the day of the crime, it did not it wasn't in that spot.
But didn't, what's her name, Andrews move it there?
On the day of the crime.
Okay.
Yeah. But not before then.
So,
I don't...
wouldn't he want the thing to be there? Oh, he couldn't, because it wasn't there at all.
Yeah, so he took that photo before the crime happened, most likely.
I see, and it was placed there in order to cover up the paint.
I don't know anymore, actually. Exactly. Look at me had already decided on the time when he was going to kill the victim. And so in order to create an alibi for that time, he took this picture days before the murder took place.
What the?
Of course, the statue hadn't yet been brought down to the basement warehouse yet. Ah. So on the day of the crime, Mr. Atme must have been quite nervous. As nervous as a long-tailed cat in a rocking chair factory, so to speak. What?
That's too much, Phoenix. Stop being Godot.
Stop trying. Why? Because something that wasn't supposed to be there had been brought down and placed where it wasn't supposed to be. And that is why Luke Atme had to move the statue on the night of the murder.
Okay. So that way it lines up with the photo. It's not so much that the statue had to be there, but that way it coincides with what the photo
Yeah,
shows.
I get you now, Phoenix. I get you.
understand now, Phoenix. Okay.
He did it to make the room match with the way it had been in his photo.
Ugh.
Ugh. Ugh. I flinched almost exactly the same way he did. Order, Mr. Atme, is this true?
One moment, Your Honor. Have you forgotten this?
What's that?
The data for the basement warehouse computer. According to this, the camera did indeed go off on the night of the crime.
Objection!
True that the camera had been set up by the Lordly Taylor staff. However, the program used- oh, now you mentioned the program used to man- I wanted that proof in the first place! However, the program used to manage that data was yours. That alone would have allowed you to tamper with the data. Man, that expression. Order! Order! Mr. Godot, what is the meaning of this? Godot, I warned you about making me wait. Now put that coffee down.
My 11th cup.
Jeez.
I promise to drink no more than 17 during a trial. Which means I'm still good till the last drop.
However, the defense has a very good point.
A good point. So what? We are all but travelers on a road of infinite points. I think he's got his points mixed up with his other points. So you say this photograph was taken ahead of time, and that the statue was moved in order to make it match. That's a very interesting idea. However, there's one point that can't be denied.
Which is...
That it's only a possibility. Men that are trapped by the chains of maybe can never reach their dreams.
That's very true. And no way, don't fall for that, Your Honor.
Hey, Mr. Damask. Yes? If there's no funny business in your actions as Master Damask, there should be no problem with you telling us your strategy. So let's hear it.
Yes, please provide this court with your testimony about your plan to steal the sacred urn.
Oh boy. I first received the request from Lordly Taylor about 20 days ago.
Yes.
The urn was placed in a box in Zvadi. It was then sent to the warehouse. Hence, I was actually unable to see the urn for myself until the day of the crime. I knew it was an extremely valuable treasure, so I sent my call 10 days beforehand. I then handled security by myself to ensure that my crime would go smoothly. At last, I held the urn in my hands for the first time at 1 AM on October 12th. That's pretty much all the stuff we've heard before, isn't it?
Yeah, but we will find the truth hidden in the nuggets of new information he gave. Witness, you're sure there are no mistakes this time?
Zvadi.
Very well then. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
What do you think it means? Zvadi.
I have no idea. He just makes a noise. I'll save this immediately.
That's what I had to do in my DS. Just save every time.
Save. I probably should have saved after pressing everything. You're asked to guard the urn by Miss Adrian Andrews, is that right?
Indeed. It seems that they had heard of my sparkling reputation.
What the heck is...
Oh,
okay,
God.
man. I see Miss Andrews is still attracting the weirdos. You'd better watch out too, Maya.
Okay. Urn placed.
You mean this box?
Yes, that pathetic box. Lady Andrews was especially taken with that urn. And she wouldn't let anyone enter the storeroom, not even me.
Because she was fixing it.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting you tidbit. Add it. Okay. So you're sure that you had never seen the urn before?
Indeed. You may ask Lady Andrews to confirm for yourself. My security was focused entirely on the entrance to that warehouse. However, look at me, let no information whatsoever slip through my fingers.
You mean this calling card?
That's right! That is, without a doubt, my calling card. I guess Mr. Delight didn't make this after all.
Of course, because Acme knew about the emblem. Making this card authentic would have been child's play for him. Then no one entered the basement warehouse.
Unfortunately, there were many different treasures being taken there. Thus, for a period of approximately 5 days, people were indeed going in and out of the warehouse.
And this is the photo that proves that, huh? There's no paint!
Indeed. To be honest, even if a photo was taken, I didn't think it would matter terribly much. Hey Nick, if this photo is a fake, the second that he might have stolen the urn whenever this was taken.
That's true. You know, he's been saying that he never saw the urn until that night. If we can prove that he's lying there, we can wrap this up and put a bow on it. I need to take a good hard look at the court record. Not a lot to go on. Oh, whoops, that's you. Oops, I skipped it.
That's okay. I think it's because it's looping now.
Recovering his stripes, there's only one thing we need to prove in this cross-examination. That he took this photo well before the actual night of the crime. Okay.
Okay. Alright then, how do we do that?
There's one thing that Acme stated very clearly. That he had never seen the urn before he stole it.
You need to prove that he's lying. By looking at that flyer.
The flyer for, where is it? This one?
Yeah.
Objection!
What? 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 Okay,
No.
Press everything twice. I don't trust this guy. I don't trust him.
Okay, yeah, I know I lost some health, but I'll save it either ways.
But okay, like, he had to have known about the urn because that's what he was hired to protect.
So press everything from the beginning. Alright.
Yeah, just press everything from the beginning. Because I don't trust this dude no more. He be playing us twice.
Oops. I wish they could.
2 seems to be like, or is it 3?
Well, I mean, the last one was 2.
Okay. 2 is suspicious.
I don't get. 3 doesn't really give me anything new.
No, 3 doesn't matter, I don't think.
Where is about the calling card?
Svatty. Okay, I think the second and the last one. Second and the last one seems to be.
The urn was placed in a box. It was then sent to the warehouse. So, what do you know about the box? It has pink stains on it.
It was then sent to the warehouse. Are you sure?
Kept out of sight. What was the last statement? I held the urn in my hands for the first time at 1 a.m. on October 12th. but it was just the box you were holding at 1 a.m.
Yeah, because he could have. Because the box, the actual box was still there, right?
Oh, I think my brain is short-circuiting.
So yeah. Remember, like when we first got to the crime scene, the actual
Yeah, the
box is
the
still
box
there.
was left behind.
So what he's carrying is a fake box, right? And then he had to have stolen it earlier. Secret has places in the box. It was sent to the warehouse. I think this one and the last one are the suspicious ones to me.
I just don't know what to present.
I want to present
The box.
the box. Or
The box.
I want to say the urn.
The urn itself.
Yeah, because we know it wasn't always in there.
Well, I mean, it was in the box and then Adrian dropped the box and it broke.
Right. Then replaced in its box, kept out of sight.
So you want to present the box or the urn? Because I think the pink stains might have something to do with it, but I don't know.
I'd say so too. Because
just-
he's wording it as though it just immediately went into the safe house and that's it.
Oh, I guess we'll present both.
Oh man. How about...
What was the other one? On the box?
Objection!
Oh no, it's happening again. Okay,
We already pressed
Last
twice.
one. Yeah,
Last
we
one.
already pressed all of them twice. So and none of them brought new information, right? So
No.
I think that's a lie. I think you should present the box.
The box.
The box.
Objection!
It does? It does? Hmm. And then you would have seen the paint on the urn and known that it was useless.
Oh man, okay. Hold on. The flyer with the urn on it, it doesn't have any paint. It's just broken, right?
Yeah, it's the IM.
Okay.
It says 1 a.m.
Oh. Huh. You're right. You're right. I feel like the flyer is a good one too.
Here, where it says I am right here.
No.
Look at that.
No! Okay. I feel like he's seen the urn before.
Okay, what was that, the second one? I felt like I presented the flyer
you did,
too.
though. You did on that one, so that's the reason why
Oh,
I'm
on
just
this
like, I
one.
don't even know. That's from Morley Taylor about 20 days ago. That's correct. Herb was placed in a box and Vladia was sent to the warehouse. Sure. Okay. And then it got broke. Hence I was unable to see that urn for myself until the day of the... Maybe this one.
I mean, he means physically. I don't know if the flyer is that important.
When does the flyer come into play?
Does the flyer, is the flyer important anymore?
I don't know. Okay, next one. I it was extremely valuable treasure. That's not true.
But I don't have the urn used to say that it was worthless. But it doesn't have that statement anymore.
That's so sad. No.
Oh, can I still present it? No.
about... What's the next one? Valuable. And handled security by myself to ensure that the crime would go smooth. I don't know how we would refute that because... Sure.
Yeah, because no one else, there was no other witnesses.
Yeah. The first time I only that's what we're trying to, like, disprove right here.
Uh-huh.
We're trying to disprove this one.
So it should be this statement we're trying to disprove, right? The photo again.
The photo again? Yeah.
Until the day of the crime. Yeah? Alright. It's happening again.
It is happening again when we're too dumb.
We're so
Do the
dumb.
jar! Do the jar on this one!
Oops. Passed it.
Objection!
Ah!
Okay. I don't know. I can't think.
Did you do the flyer on this one already?
Yeah. I can do it again.
Okay, don't do it again. No. If you did, then don't do it.
I think I did.
You have $6 my card 10 days before. Can you send the card? Okay, well, open it up.
Open the card?
Yeah, open the card. Take care of that speckled urn, won't you? Look, he knew that there was paint on it.
Oh. I guess that's what it means. So... on here, I'm guessing?
Maybe?
Objection!
Yeah. Wow. Good job.
Oh my god, my brain's so fat right now.
It's so big. It's got more wrinkles than mine.
I know, I'm massaging it right now going, oh, you're such a good brain. Okay, so it was the card. Oh, alright.
Mr. Atme, if you really are Mask Star to Mask, then you also wrote this calling card, correct?
But of course. Is there a problem with that calling card?
Allow me to read a passage from the calling card that Mask Star to Mask had written. Take good care of the speckled urn. Now the speckled here surely refers to this pink pattern on the sacred urn. Yes, that is true, but so what? Truth be told, there is no way that Mask Star to Mask could have known about this pattern.
What do you mean?
This pink spotted pattern on the urn is actually nothing more than paint stains. Paint stains. And these stains did not appear until after the urn had been taken to Lordsley Taylor.
I'm not finding this joke very funny, Mr. Trite.
The day that the sacred urn was taken to the warehouse, the urn was broken due to human error, or should I say, an error-prone human. And that's when the pink got on the urn.
You can't be serious.
And yet this calling card clearly mentions the paint pattern. Which means Detective Atme had seen this urn long before the crime ever took place. In fact, he saw it when this fake photo was taken. And because this photo is a fake, your alibi for the night of the murder no longer holds water.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Witness, do you have anything to say for yourself? Alright, that did it. He's broken.
Nick? I think it's a little too early for a victory pose.
Yeah, I know. Huh?
Huh.
Huh.
It's so sad. No one has any conviction these days.
Conviction, you say?
Yesterday, we all decided unanimously that this man was Master Damask. And now, we're calling him a murderer. You don't think we're being a tad fickle?
That's a good point. No way, don't fall for that too, Your Honor.
You say that Luke Atme was the one who killed Kane Bullard? Let me ask you this. Why would he do that? An excellent point. Motive, Mr. Right, motive! Might you my merry murderous motive manifest?
Huh?
Nick! He's getting his second wind!
If he prepared an alibi and pinned his crime on Ron Delight as you say, he must have had a very strong motive for murder.
The only one with any motive we've seen is Ron Delight.
Look.
Isn't that right, Detective? Indeed. According to my own research, that boy's motive is clear.
On a motive, it's nearly impossible to prove guilt in a murder case. Now then, maybe you can enlighten us as to what the defendant's motives were.
I'd be honored to, Sir Old-Timer.
Respect me! They're doing everything they can to make Ron look suspicious. Despite our lack of hard information, this may be our only chance. Okay.
I, Luke Atme, had no points of contact with the victim whatsoever. Kane Bullard decided to investigate Master Damask and simply mistook who he was. It was Mr. Bullard who wrote the blackmail letter and sent it to Ron Delight. And it was again Mr. Bullard who harbored a grudge against Mr. Delight for his betrayal. Mr. Bullard's mistake is quite excusable. Oh, the defendant truly believes he is Master Damask. That is why. He's saying so much. That is why Mr. Delight saw it fit to kill Kane Bullard. Truly a tragedy.
So the victim, Kane Bullard, blackmailed the defendant.
This is the blackmail letter found at the defendant's apartment. A handwriting test confirms that Mr. Bullard was indeed the one who wrote the letter.
What? No, the fountain pen description is gone.
Well, I mean, it was linked to Mr. Bullard anyway.
Found around the lights written by Bullard. Very well, Mr. Wright. Begin your cross-examination.
He was already ahead.
I will.
Godot already knew. Okay, I'm gonna step away for a bit. You continue playing.
Yeah. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Who in the world is going to prove that? I will. After doing a thorough background check of Detective Atme and Kane Bullard, we were unable to find links between them. It's all in the report. Perhaps they were connected through their work. They were both involved in security. Nope. That was blunt. In any case, the only one with a motive was Mr. Delight. Okay. Mistook. That's right, mistook from the Old Norse mistaka, meaning to take in error. That wasn't what I meant. Just who did the victim mistake Master Damask to be? Why, the answer is obvious. Ron Delight, of course. boy, I like to wipe that smug look of this guy's face. Press harder. Why would the victim mistake the defendant for Master the Mask? Don't you already know that? Zvari! Take a look at this newspaper. Oh, that's the famous Tear of Amanon, a magnificent jewel. That photo shows a magnificent detective as well, does it not? Oh, oops, wrong person. Furthermore, it also shows an ugly guard. Namely, the defendant. The defendant? The victim clearly misread this article as Zvari. He got the wrong impression. The impression that this ugly security guard was in fact Mask Star the Mask. I see. That was an unusually reasonable deduction. I don't know if I understood it.
Hold it!
You mean this blackmail letter right here? It says bring $50,000. And the handwriting is without a doubt the victim's. There's no mistake. We have an official report to prove it. But I don't see an letter C on this letter anywhere. Letter C? This letter was discovered in Ron Delight's apartment, and Mr. Delight did show up at the designated place and time. The fact that there is no letter C is irrelevant. I wonder. What's up, Nick? I just had a thought. What if that blackmail letter wasn't meant for Mr. Delight? Whoa, do you have any evidence of that? For some reason, I just can't shake the feeling that there's something not quite right about this blackmailing letter. Well, everyone, are you quite satisfied? Is there still more? Jeez.
Hold it!
What do you mean by that? Oh my, I was certain you were already aware. Zvari! Maybe security has a lot of security info, all sorts of, yeah, I remember this. Stole data from a company. Kane Bullard had yet to forgive young Mr. Delight, which is why he sent him that letter upon mistakenly believing he was the thief. Here is a file that we discovered in Mr. Bullard's office. Evidence that Mr. Bullard was receiving money through blackmail. However, isn't this a bit odd? Why did the defendant pay Mr. Bullard the money? Even though he wasn't actually Mask Star the Mask. On that point, there is an unfortunate bit of chance.
Hold it!
Do you really think that story is gonna hold up? That assertion is not merely my own, I'm afraid. What do you mean? I have here a memo from Ron Delight's wife, Desiree Delight. Ronnie thinks he's Mask Star the Mask. Don't you feel sorry for him? Please don't think too badly of him. Ha! Well, Mr. Trite.
You didn't do it in Desiree's voice. Can you imagine Godot?
It was.
Can you imagine Godot being like, but his low booming voice? My Ronnie would never do that.
I didn't. It wasn't her voice. It was Godot saying it. I didn't know how to do it. Ugh. Was he trying to act like? Oh, was he actually trying to act like Mr. Light? Okay. Maybe I should have tried. Wait. How? Ronnie boy.
Oh, Ronnie boy.
He thinks he's Mr. Master Mask.
It's funny.
He's just trying to act like Mr. Light just now.
I thought he was actually pretty convincing.
Oh god, there's still more statements to press.
There's so much, right?
You know, that's just your imagination talking.
Come now, sir lawyer. I'm afraid imagination isn't the right word for it. This is a deduction, the result of carefully applied reasoning.
Can we hear that carefully reasoning for ourselves?
It's a long story, and better save for another time.
Very well, another time. Judge! those so-called long stories aren't usually all that long. At least not in my experience.
So you're gonna try to connect Detective Atme to Mr. Bullard, right?
Yep, that's right. Hopefully it won't require surgery either. In that case,
You don't have to talk about the blackmail. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Is that blackmail letter really intended for Ron?
Since we don't have enough information, you should just press him for more testimony.
Oh, does that mean I have to press again?
Yeah, probably.
I don't want to press everything. I'll press this one again. But, okay. Never mind. Okay, I don't... Should I press everything again?
I don't know, do you trust him?
No! Oh. Wait, no. Okay, never mind.
I can't tell what's already new or what's old, so...
Okay.
Hold it!
Because he like says that mistaken statement so many times. Did I already press harder? I think I pressed harder. Yeah, I did.
Hold it!
I don't know. I don't think pressing again is giving me results.
Oh no.
Oh, here, you wanna voice act this line again?
Ron thinks he's Master Mask. Don't you feel sorry for him? Please don't think too badly of him. I don't even know, because he has such a low voice. Huh. Well, Mr. Trites. I like that he tries, though. He's such a weird character.
Okay. So... Alright. Nothing was appended or anything. I mean, wait, present the letter.
Oh, is it time? Is it time to present the letter?
And hope that Phoenix knows what he's talking about and argue.
Objection!
Mind if I ask you a few questions, Detective Atme? Well, if it's just a few, I guess it's alright.
I like your voice. Never mind, you can voice everybody. I'm kidding, I'll read it.
No. When you said that this letter was addressed to Ron Delight, I couldn't help but notice one major contradiction.
Contradiction. I don't know where a walking contradiction like you. gets off saying things like that. That's mean. Can you calling somebody a walking contradiction?
You're one to talk.
At times like this, men are made to express themselves with their fists. Why don't you show us what you got there, Junior?
Indeed. Time to man up, Mr. Wright. Show us the contradicting evidence in the content of the black... Oh, do I present the list? Or the blackmail letter again, or...
I know, I'm just like... Does it want you to do the letter again?
Does it want me to do these, where it shows all the crimes, or... Or that none of them is a red diamond?
But then, it sounds like it's under the assumption that he already had the red diamond.
Yeah, but none of the items in the list is a red diamond.
Yeah.
So, do I present the letter again? And then...
What's contradicting evidence of the content of the... I guess? But, okay, read the letter again before you do.
It's like, bring $50,000. If you don't, I'll take that red diamond you received the other day instead. So I don't know if I should present the list of items that were stolen, or... Because this is the assumption that it's Star the Mask. But...
Yeah. Because I don't think the list is relevant yet.
So... I should present the letter? Or... Or...
No, I don't understand what it's asking for.
Show us the contradicting evidence in the contents of the blackmail letter.
Okay.
I
would present the letter. Just to rule it out. Huh. A little 2-1 punch like that wouldn't even faze me.
Objection!
I think you mean 1-2 punch. Mr. Wright. Yeah, okay. I'll try the list. Sure felt that punch. Anyway, let's try reading the blackmail letter one more time. There's gotta be some... Wait.
Oh, so there was no penalty?
No, I got penalty for presenting the letter again.
Oh, okay.
So it brings me back here. But... I guess... Here, let me present that, and I'll try the list. Even if it's wrong, I don't care. I'll just reload it.
Take that!
Never mind.
Was it the list?
Never mind, it's too early.
Too early. Sometimes in the back of my mind, if I present something too early, they're like, "What's this?" And I'm like, "Oh no, don't look at that yet."
I mean, we need more evidence about the red diamond. Oh, what? I don't understand.
That's weird. Because it was definitely for Zvari dude here.
That's Ron's testimony.
What was Ron's testimony?
The stealing is directed by blackmail letters. But I don't know if that's relevant either. Maybe it's a newspaper clipping. No. I don't know what you're referring to. Blackmail is blackmail. Whatever. I mean, it doesn't hurt to try, I guess.
Objection!
Just waste my time. Can
Yeah, maybe it is that this time it actually has...
Take that! Objection!
Oh, pain.
Okay. So it's not the blackmail yet, maybe? Yeah, Mr. Buller, who harbored a grudge against Mr. Delight for his betrayal. I don't know. My brain.
Okay. I think I'm gonna take a break from feeding Butterball real quick. Let me read through all the statements. So start from the top for me, please.
Too many!
He talks too much! Wait, are all those like from pressed statements too? Like, is there like new statements also?
No.
Oh.
I pressed everything, there's no new information.
Okay, Isla got me had no points of contact with the victim whatsoever. Okay.
Yeah.
King Buller decided to investigate Master Mouse until he discovered who he was. Cool. Okay. It's Mr. Buller who wrote the blackmail letters, and we know that's not true. Well, we have a feeling it's not true.
Yeah, we're just missing the second piece, I'm guessing.
Yeah. It was again Mr. Bullard who harbored a grudge against Mr. Delight for his betrayal. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Mr. Bullard's mistake is quite excusable. Defendant who believes he was Master Mouse. Okay. It is why Mr. Delight saw it fit to kill King Bullard. Truly a tragedy.
So we're all weird about the blackmail letter, but I don't know how to advance forward beyond this.
Okay, do it again?
What? Present it again?
Yeah.
Objection!
Because... Okay. Well, it does a review, alright. Okay. Yes. One major contradiction.
Okay, so yeah, he mentioned there's a contradiction, I just can't
Figure out which one it is. Okay. Continue.
Contradiction? I don't know. Yeah, walking contradiction.
Okay. And Mr. White.
Shows the contradicting evidence in the contents of the blackmail letter.
Okay, can you open up the letter one more time for me? Okay, go back. Contradiction. Because we definitely don't have, like, a clear, this is for Ron Delight.
If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world. You don't.
Go back. Show us the contradicting evidence in the content of the letter. And you already presented the list, right? That Kane had. Keep it to the second list? Okay. Or second page of the list. Let's see. That makes sense about the first heist.
Buzzer list. We tried that one.
So you already tried. You already tried.
Already tried the list, the blackmail,
Yeah.
and the other blackmail letter.
Can you hover over the article again? Like the first heist? Can I read the letter one more time? I have a general idea, I'm just like wondering if it's like a specific... Oops, sorry. Numbering 50k. Contradicting. So we have something in here that contradicts what is said in here.
Like that red diamond you received the other day instead.
Go back.
Am I supposed to present a person?
See, that's what I was wondering too. I was like, is it a person? What does one side say? What does mass to mass thing say? It's calling card. Okay, so no. Oh. Well, if he showed up in his mass to mass costume. I don't know. I think that's too far ahead too.
I mean, the letter doesn't.
I mean, the letter doesn't explicitly say who, but I mean,
It says if you don't want your identity revealed,
right.
bring 50k. Or else that red diamond. It's you, Luke, at me. That is
If
the
he had his like pretty
contradiction.
diamond in the picture, then maybe I would
Yeah,
present it.
that's what I was hoping for, but.
Well, hold on. Go to Atme's profile again. He acknowledged that he is in fact Master Mask. See, he
But he's saying that Kane Bullard is mistaking Run for Mask the Mask. What is the contradicting evidence, Phoenix?
What is the contradicting evidence? That's what I'm trying to figure out. It was not a diamond. It does not look like a diamond, but apparently it is.
It's a diamond, guys. It's just smooth. Smooth.
Try that. I don't think that's the paint marks. Oh, I already started feeding Butterball.
Hey. I don't
He
understand.
finished right now, though. He doesn't want to eat currently. Like, I fed him, and then he's like, I'm done. I don't want to eat no more. But I'll feed him again.
You're the walking contradiction.
You're the walking contradiction.
I don't know, should I try it?
Just try it.
Take that!
You! You're the contradiction.
Objection!
Phoenix gives me hope whenever he says objection, but it doesn't work
Yeah.
out that way.
It doesn't work out that way.
Okay,
Or he mentions there's a contradiction, I just don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is either, now that I've looked through everything.
Shouldn't even bother anymore. I don't know. See, I'm crying now.
But how did he know that he... Like, okay, I know he was the one that told us that the green envelope was in Rondelight's apartment. So, like, how did he know in the first place that that was Mr. Bullard sending it to him?
I mean,
Right?
I think the implication is that Mr. Bullard suspected at me of being Mask the Mask.
Well,
And he
yeah,
sent them
what we're trying to imply here now is that this letter was originally is actually for Atme, right?
I mean, we're trying to imply that it wasn't meant for Rondelight because there was no addressee on the envelope,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it could have been given to someone else.
And my thinking, I'm like, nah, they planted that for Ron Delight, but it was actually for him. I don't know how we get there. Okay.
How do we get there?
Yeah. So like the only out that we have is just presenting that the green letter here, right? Nothing else.
Yeah.
Nothing else triggers, I suppose. Or can you think of anywhere else that could trigger something?
No, it's just, well, I don't know. My brain is
So
wrinkleless.
Wrinkleless?
Smooth.
Okay, continue. Let's see. He sounds so confident, and I hate how
I
confident
know!
Phoenix is.
He says there's a contradiction, I just don't know how to prove it!
Right. He's so confident when he says there's a contradiction, and we're like, where? How?
Where, Phoenix? Is it a calling card? The photo. I don't think anything. I already tried that one. I already tried this. And then I tried the letter itself. Should I try the newspaper clipping? I don't know how that's...
Where's the wallet?
It's right here.
Found in the cave is a letter at around 1 a.m. the night of the crime.
I don't know if this actually helps. But it does mention the gem, but it's not red.
I know, which is why I'm just like, but he's like, the red thing that the red diamond that you got the other day, which sounds like it was really recent. You could try the newspaper clipping.
I don't. Take that. I hate it. How?
Oh god. I'm trying to process it too. How? Wait, that worked?
Alright.
I know, that's the reason why I was like, I don't even know how that would work, even though that was like one of the first things I was thinking about, but I'm like, I don't know how it connects though.
Alright, Phoenix, what's your logic?
Explain
Take a good look at this newspaper clipping. It contains a picture of the Tear of Emanon, the stolen jewel. What about it? The problem is this jewel. But he says the other day.
Yeah, that's not another day. That's like 6 months
ago. The first heist
ago.
was like 3. Oh, I thought it was 3 months ago.
It was like 6 months ago.
It was months ago at least.
Color. I'm not much for discussing color myself.
Thank you, but no. The first heist was done so long ago. According to the clipping, the color of the stolen jewel was blue. However, in the blackmail letter, a totally different jewel is mentioned. I'll take that red diamond you received the other day. Red? Which means, the red diamond described in the blackmail letter is not the Tear of Emanon that Master Damas stole at all. Objection!
And your point is, Mr. Trite? So you're trying to say that this blackmail letter was intended for someone else? That is what you're trying to say, right, Trite?
Yes. That is what you're trying to say, right, Mr. Wright?
Well, that is what you're trying to say, right, Nick?
Yes. Hold up. I need to press the right button. This guy.
There we
go.
Finally.
You detective at me.
You're right. Oh, it's yes.
This is so dumb.
Terry, we're finally here. How blessed. Do you have some sort of basis for that claim?
You have been personally involved in every single mass start mass case. And in the last case, you recovered what was stolen. And received a jewel. As your reward. Oh, did he? What was this? I don't remember this.
A jewel?
Probably the one wrapped conspicuously around your finger. That red diamond ring. That is the diamond referred to in the letter. Which means that Kane Bullard wrote that letter in order to blackmail you. Order in the court. Order, I say.
It seems you've gone too far with your childish pranks, Mr. Trite.
Uh-oh. I don't like the way you said that.
Kane Bullard blackmailing Luke at me? Are you for real?
Yes, I am.
Nick, come on, stand up to him.
Yes, I am.
Then answer me this. A blackmail letter containing the following passage. If you don't want your identity revealed to the world.
Yes, it certainly does.
Kane Bullard threatened to make Luke Atmey's identity public knowledge. An identity he wanted to keep secret. So just what was that identity?
Atmey killed Kane Bullard because he was afraid of the secret becoming known. What was the identity he wanted to keep secret?
This is what it all comes down to, Nick.
That doesn't make any sense, but okay.
I mean, what if he's the one blackmailing Ron Delight and Kane Bullard found out? And then...
Yeah, I guess. I guess there would be that.
Because if we say he's masked the mask again, it's like, why are we arguing that he's not?
I know. Okay.
And then Ace Detective is, I mean, I can just go one by one and just see the dialogue for each fucking.
Yeah, that's what you used to do, but was it worth it?
Is it worth it?
For Atmey?
You know, you're right. What do you think it is? I mean, I think it's blackmailer,
I
but...
think it's blackmailer too, like what else would it be?
An Ace Detective, of course. Luke Atmey was a blackmailer.
Objection!
Hey now, is that a little different from what you've been saying? Well, he's also a murderer, if you want me to put that out there. You said that Kane Bullard was the one blackmailing Luke Atmey. Are you saying that Atmey was blackmailing someone else on top of that?
Yes, that is exactly what I'm saying.
You have to admit, that does sound a little odd.
No, it's not odd. It's the only thing that makes any sense. Kane Bullard was blackmailing Luke Atmey. But Ron Delight was also being blackmailed by a certain someone. So did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident? Yes, blah 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah. We learned this from the investigation. He started getting plans. Alright. Incredibly detailed plans. Detailed plans. In which case that would mean that Ron Delight was actually masked Stardamask. That is what we are claiming. Someone else came up with the plans and had Mr. Delight steal his targets for him. And that someone was none other than Luke Atmey.
Shh, silence. Dots. Now I see. It's all becoming clear.
What is?
When you were in grade school, you received the same report card every year. Straight A's.
All A's.
Yeah. Careless, with a tendency to jump to conclusions. Am I wrong?
Alright, I can agree with the tendency to jump to conclusions for Phoenix. How did you?
He just admits to it. You say that I, Look At Me, was blackmailing Ron the Light. In which case, I would naturally know all about all his relation to Master Damask.
Well, yes.
Ron the Light started receiving plans from his second crime onward, correct? Which means I learned of his identity when he committed that first crime.
Good point. You certainly couldn't have blackmailed him otherwise.
In that case, let's see some hot, bitter evidence.
I'll give you more coffee.
During the first crime, how did Luke Atme know that Ron the Light was Master Damask?
I mean,
All we have is the newspaper clipping.
yeah,
no?
that's all we have. We don't have anything else, do we?
I don't think so. That would be related. Like, as early as that, right?
Yeah. I mean, all I have is this.
I think I see it. See what?
When you were in grade school, you received the same report card every year. Gets into lots of mischief, trying to be the center of attention.
What do you mean?
This newspaper clipping. It has a picture of you and Ron Delight in his guard uniform. It seems that Master Damask didn't just disappear into thin air. He just took off his outfit and hid it in a bucket. That sounds far too stupid to be true. Correct. With tricks like that, he couldn't fool a baby, let alone an ace detective. And that's when you figured it out, Mr. Atme. That's when you learned that under his mask, Master Damask was really Ron Delight. What the? Was he supposed to be Master Delight?
It looks like he wasn't even an ace detective.
I can't believe it. He was just a slimy blackmailer.
What a trying to pass himself off as an ace detective. Come on, you. How dare you expose me like that? Why, I mean, I've never blackmailed anyone in my life.
You admitted it! No!
I'm a famous and proud ace detective, and also Master Damask. Why can't you understand that?
I'll cry for a different reason. I'm afraid you are neither a proud thief nor an ace detective. You're a blackmailer and a murderer. That is your true identity.
Why, you? How dare you even dare apply? Could I listen to someone that you talk about the big out you're real fools? I say none of you can compare to a genius, you're all just jealous. So God, this kind of a thing,
It just went gibberish. It would seem we've finally arrived at the real answer.
That was quite a performance by Mr. Rye. Honestly,
Yeah.
me.
He's being possessed.
I am getting possessed. Speaking of the thongs.
Bailiff, please prepare a cell for Mr. Atme.
Objection!
No!
Shut up!
Be a Godot!
Godot, please. The hammer strikes too fast. Has no time to aim.
What do you mean? I'm already prepared to deliver my ruling. He already exposed himself. What are you doing?
Allow me to say one thing. I will be the one to judge.
You are not a judge. You are a prosecutor. That's my job.
You don't get much more in your face than that. It appears that your claws weren't quite sharp enough, Mr. Trite.
What do you...
It's true that you've proven a lot of things. Things like Luke Atme was a filthy blackmailer. And that he wasn't at Lordly Taylor the night of the murder.
That's right. That's why he's the one who killed Mr. Bull.
But there's still one thing you have yet to prove.
What's that?
Just because he wasn't at the warehouse doesn't mean he was at the murder scene. Therefore, if you can't prove that this pitiful excuse for a man was at KB security, then I don't see how a verdict can be delivered.
No. No way! Order. Order in the court. Well, Mr. Wright, this is it. This is the final round.
Oh, God.
Hold up. I got to prove that Abby was at Mr. Bullett's office on that night.
But can you really prove that?
That's long enough, Mr. Trite. I want to hear your answer.
That night, Luke Abby was at KB Security and the defense. And the defense can...
You have to prove it.
The defense can prove it, yeah. The defense can prove it with evidence.
Huh. Don't you worry. I'll watch over you. As you break down and fall to pieces.
Very well then. Let's see this proof. Proof that Luke Atme was at KB Security that night. I mean... the description is wrong.
He has to have brought that with him.
Description is wrong, but he has to... there's no other reason why it would be bent otherwise, right?
But then I'm just like, so he went... He had to have had the sword with him before he murdered the dude, right? And then he just drove all the way back to the basement to fling it into the floor? That's where I'm a little confused.
I mean, he had time to do it after he committed the crime.
I guess.
I guess.
I guess?
Like, he moved the statue before the... I'll try it, whatever. This is the proof.
The proof is in the pudding.
It's true. That is very important. However, I'm not so foolish as to think that will pass for evidence here.
Oh, Mr. Trite, it's time you learn the true flavor of life.
Ow.
Oh, the flavor of my special Godot blend number 49.
Well, Mr. Wright, it's bitter. Very bitter.
Come on, Nick, don't give up now.
Can you prove it?
What happens if I say I can't prove it? Oh, just as I thought. But, if we hear more of Detective Abby's testimony, do I just immediately lose?
I don't know, unfortunately. That's as far as you go, Mr. Trite.
What do you mean?
I won't allow for any more testimony. That's what I mean.
What?
Have you forgotten? Luke Atme is here after we interrupted his own trial. And you have failed to prove that he committed the murder. I think it's time for this witness to return to his own trial. And face his guilty verdict as masked are the mask.
No.
Well, now, so lawyer, it seems that love wins out in the end after all.
Love.
I am the ace detective as well as Master the Mask. My verdict will verify that. Just as Ron the Lights will verify that he is the true murderer. I declare that with the full force of my ace detectiveness.
It's going rather long for something that's wrong. No. Order in the court. That's enough deliberation over this witness. Can't believe this at this rate Ron is.
Don't give up now, Nick. We saw it tomorrow. We can look for more evidence in.
By then, it'll be too late.
Huh? Why?
Double jeopardy. One of the basic rules of any court of law.
Double jeopardy?
Should a defendant be tried and found innocent in court, that defendant cannot be tried again for the same crime. This is a fundamental rule of all courts, and it applies to this witness as much as it applies to anyone else.
Mr. Atney will be found guilty in a matter of minutes. Guilty, as masks are to mask, which means...
He will be innocent as far as the murder of Kane Bullard is concerned.
No way.
The fact that you were unable to prove Mr. Acme's guilt of that crime here means that he will never again be tried as Kane Bullard's murderer. Wait. Why is it going for so long? No, there's nothing I can possibly do to win. Even if Ron is proclaimed to be innocent, the real killer, Luke Atme, will go free.
I think you just lost?
Every statement the witness has made here today. As long as, I mean, usually if you choose the wrong statement, like loops back to the right one or something, it doesn't veer off to its own.
Right.
Are there any objections? Objection! Stop it! Then I hereby end the cross-examination of Luke Atme.
I think I see it. Your Honor, when you were a child, this is what was on your report card every year. Has poor hearing and often makes mistakes as a result.
How did you?
Phoenix, raise your head up high. Have you forgotten what he used to tell you? A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets.
That voice. No way.
Long time no see, Phoenix.
Get out of my courthouse, okay? Mia! This is the true power of the blah blah. That's really Maya who's really standing before me, but right now she's my mentor, Mia. Why couldn't you come in earlier? Or like, do you always have to come in at the last second?
You know, it's a lot of energy. Now,
excuses!
Let's do this.
But there's nothing more we can do, Mia. Without any more testimony, I can't cross-examine.
Not yet. The testimony's not over just yet.
What do you mean?
Your Honor, just now you said something very interesting. You have cross-examined every statement the witness has made here today.
Yes, that's true, but...
Unfortunately, Your Honor, you're forgetting something important. Or something. Forgetting something.
Something.
Earlier after the last cross-examination, this witness made a number of remarks.
The gibberish.
It seems that love wins out in the end after all.
Yes, but these comments appear to have no importance whatsoever.
Very well. Then we shall prove their importance via cross-examination.
Jeez.
At any rate, as long as a witness has made these remarks, we, the defense, assert our right to question them. Is that all right with you, prosecutor?
Is something the matter, Mr. Godot?
Nothing. Oh, so lawyer, it looks like you're one step too late. If you think such falsehoods will do anything to me, Luke, Let's hear it. Huh? It's true that the witness made some remarks. So then, let's hear this last bit of cross-examination. Mr. Godot, what are you?
Very well then, Mr. Luke Atme. I'm going to allow the defense to cross-examine your earlier remarks.
The defense would like to hear why you declared the defendant to be the true murderer.
So please, give us one last bit of testimony.
Phoenix, this is it. This is our absolute last chance.
Yes, Chief. Okay. I didn't think it was gonna. I thought it was gonna be a game over, but I guess not.
I guess not. It really threw us for a loop. Indeed, it is true that I was not at Lordly Taylor. I had to leave to see another vitally important job request. I had known about the date beforehand, so I had this photograph ready. My brilliant deduction was what informed me that the true culprit was Ron Delight. And thanks to the key card and wallet. How do you know about that? How does he know about that? It was abundantly clear that he was there. I was also able to make a deduction from the buzzer, which only sounded once. The button did not have any fingerprints on it. Why? The victim would have left prints if he sounded it, which means the killer sounded it. Mr. Delight was wearing his Master Damask outfit, which is why he left no prints. He's talking again. He's talking too much again.
How does he know all this information? We didn't explain this to him. He was in the other courtroom.
Yeah, he was on the other side. He doesn't know what happened.
I don't get this.
And the blackmail letter, the victim likely just mistook the color of the jewel.
Yeah, because red and blue are so similar.
Svati. Therefore, all the evidence points to that poor boy.
There's too much to press.
It is a lot to press.
This testimony actually seems to hold up pretty well. The witness's earlier remarks do not appear to have been hastily prepared. All of his points have been explained and none of them seem to contradict anything.
But of course.
But how did you know about the emergency buzzer?
The police investigation documents went directly through me.
Ha.
And I always look over all the documents. It's elementary, Sir Lawyer.
Grr.
Are gonna make even more trouble for us now, Sir Lawyer.
I will not allow any of your usual shenanigans.
What does that
Mr.
mean?
Wright.
Does that mean we can
Does
only...
that mean I can't press?
You can't press?
Yes, Your Honor. We cannot postpone Luke Atmey's trial, and that probably means I can't press. This is your last chance. Okay,
oh
hold up.
shoot! Yeah, it's one of those.
Hang on a sec, just one chance. Seems that the party's about to begin.
Well, Phoenix.
Oh shucks, I didn't mean to get those lined up.
It's okay. Well, Phoenix,
there isn't any evidence that contradicts that testimony.
So it would seem.
What do you mean, so it would seem?
That doesn't help me. Listen, Phoenix, pointing out contradictions doesn't always mean you have to present evidence, does it? At any rate, this is our last chance. If you can't point out a case-breaking contradiction, you lose. That's all there is to it.
So what, you're telling me to press at the right statement?
Cup number 17. The last cup.
I hope you spit it out.
It seems like the time has come to put an end to this trial.
I have to find a fatal contradiction in this testimony. And I need to point it out without presenting evidence. Which means all I can do is find the contradictory remark and press it.
Remember, you only get one chance.
No, I save, and then I get 7 chances for each. Very well then, Mr. Wright. Please begin your final cross-examination. That's unfair, Judge. It's a cross-examination. Why are you placing limits on me?
Because I hate you.
They hate me. Okay. We'll save it there. Indeed, it is true. Okay, that's true. You're not a Lordly Taylor. I had to leave to see about another vitally important job request. I had known about the dates beforehand, so I had this photograph ready.
Hold up. I'm gonna have to restart your stream.
Oh. Do you want me to stop in Discord?
Yeah. And then restart it again?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Good?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. I had known about the date beforehand, so I had this. Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean he had known about the date though? Does that mean that he knew about the meeting? Well, did he admit to
Getting blackmailed?
Yeah. Is he admitting it here?
It might be that.
Okay.
If he's admitting to getting the blackmail letter, so what's this?
What's the next one?
That's the third statement.
Yeah.
Okay. Possibility to press. One brilliant deduction was what informed me that the true culprit was Ron Delay. And thanks to the key card while it was about okay. To make a deduction, which only sounded once.
How does he know that though?
You read the documents from the police apparently, but I don't know when that happened.
But he should have only been able to read the stuff that is for Lordly Taylor, right? So
I don't know. Okay, that seems right. Likely just mistook the color of the jewel. We'll try. What was it?
I feel like mine is a little bit too on like
This one?
yeah. I don't know, because if he's admitting that he got blackmailed by Bullard, then this one doesn't matter. I don't think.
Alright, what are we trying to prove again? That he was at... That he did the murder, right?
The outfit? That's true, Grubs. Also, hi. I didn't get to say hi earlier, but...
Oh yeah, hi Grubs.
But, like... How would he know he was in the outfit? Yeah, I agree with that, too. But then again, he knows that Ron is, mask to mask anyway. Thanks to the keycard and wallet. How would you know about that?
He read about it.
Okay, yeah, under the assumption that he knows the case files, then okay, everything that's relating to the case files would be out too, no?
Yeah, I mean, because the judge mentions like, how'd you know about the emergency buzzer? And he was like, oh, I read about it.
Yeah.
But I don't know how much did he read about it.
So then, okay, he knows about the emergency buzzer, but how did he know about the wallet and the key card?
We'll find out.
Oh no.
Mr. At me.
This does not seem right.
Objection!
You still don't get it, do you, Trite? This isn't the time to be pressing the witness on every
No.
statement. I said this before. There's still one thing you haven't proven. That this scum was in Kane Bullard's office that night.
Okay.
And now, it's time for me to drink my last cup! Oi!
Oh, I can't.
Oi!
I can't reload. Alright.
Okay.
It's not that statement. We
It's not
we
that
need
statement.
to knock one down.
Yeah, we have 6 more to go.
I lost.
Hiya.
Hiya.
Hiya. We lost.
What was this one? You want to try this one?
I known about the day beforehand, so I had ready. I guess. Try it. Oh no. We can't even reload. That's so evil. We can only look at our court record.
Oh, that's so mean.
That is very mean. They're making us go through it every time.
No. Impossible. How dare they do this to me? They're against Save Scummy.
They are against Save Scumming.
Okay, well it's not the third statement.
Okay, so what was that? We already knocked out the third statement and the...
And what was the other one?
Second? Or no, sorry, the fifth?
This one, the fifth one.
Okay.
I mean, this one kind of...
That one's suspicious too.
It sounds weird, but I mean, it was pressed once. What?
So he... Okay, the thing is that he knows about the buzzer. But how does he know that it was only pressed once?
Because he read it.
Oh, okay, so... what's the next one? What's the next one?
The button did not have any fingerprints on it. Why? The victim would have left prints. If he sounded it, which means the killer sounded it. Mr. Delight was wearing his mask, started mask.
How did he know that Mr. Delight was wearing his outfit?
You know what? You're right.
It's actually what Grubb said.
Objection!
No!
No! Wait, I can... It's giving me the option to escape.
Oh,
but
it's being kind now.
I don't know if I should escape.
Okay, continue. Do it.
Ah! Aha!
Oh!
I'm afraid you're the one who still doesn't get it, Mr. Godot. I was like, it's being too lenient here. It must be right.
What?
Mr. Atme, it seems you have finally admitted that you were in the CEO's office on the night of the murder.
How can you say that?
Let's review your testimony, shall we, Mr. Atme? The button did not have any fingerprints on it. Why? Mr. Delight was wearing his star-to-mask outfit, is that correct?
Indeed, that's what I said. My deductions are absolutely foolproof.
More like your deductions prove that you're a fool.
I'm sorry. Whatever do you mean? For some reason, I'm starting to get really thirsty.
You want to go on your 18th cup?
You need water.
When exactly did we learn the fact that Ron Delight was dressed as star-to-mask when he went to the scene of the crime? That was,
It was just a few hours ago. Back when my sixth cup was looking at me with a cold stare.
Huh? Oh, did I forget to mention it before? Sorry. Just never had a chance to mention it. That's right, the defendant had yet to tell anyone else this fact before this morning. Therefore, the only people who should know this are those who have been watching this trial. Do you understand now, Detective Atme? There's no way that you should have known about that. Yeah. You're in the next courtroom being tried as star-to-mask. So then enlighten us. Just how did you know about that piece of information?
Well,
Objection!
My mind's eye.
come on, this detective must have known about it. He probably had plenty of chances to find out beforehand.
Objection. And it's those chances that I want to discuss next. That night, Mr. Delight was wearing his star-to-mask outfit. There is one and only one way for Detective Atme to have found that out. One way.
What may you say?
Please recall, if you will, Mr. Delight's testimony. Which one? Oh, I entered the office. There's a suspicious shadow there. Kapow! For a second, my client witnessed the real killer.
Objection!
But Mr. Delight never saw his attacker. So there's no way to tell whether or not the real killer was who got me.
With that statement, then I'll turn this case on its head.
Just what are you implying?
Mr. Delight saw the real killer, correct? Now if you turn that statement around, it stands to reason that the real killer had also seen Ron Delight.
Impossible.
Detective Acme, you saw Master the Mask at the murder scene that night. You saw him when you killed Ken Bullard and assaulted Ron Delight. That was the only way you could have known what Ron was wearing.
Oh, there's a volcano.
Earthquake. Oh.
Is he? Is he?
Oh.
Super Saiyan? I ain't doing this time. Last time I heard my throat. Take a good look, everyone! Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself! Here I am, the tragic clown!
That's the same line you gave yesterday. But I think there's a little more meaning behind it this time.
Oh no.
What an awfully complicated incident. Oh, I know, Judge. Jeez.
You know what, Judge?
Ken Bullard was blackmailing Luke Atme, who was in turn blackmailing Ron Delight. And upon killing his blackmailer, Luke Atme tried to frame Ron Delight. He then claimed to be guilty as Master the Mask in order to escape his true crime. And to that end, he came up with this plan. To use the double jeopardy rule when making his alibi. At any rate, it would seem we finally found the truth. Excuse me. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. He said this line so many times.
No.
Besmirching him with the title of murderer. Oh, instead of thief, it's murderer. Don't ignore me! Oh, I didn't realize you were there. Why wouldn't he be? About the verdict.
Don't shut up, run. Somebody tackle him! Somebody tackle him!
I know. You never committed any murder. That's right. I'm so glad you understand that, but I really am Master the Mask! Huh. So, thanks to that trial yesterday, I'm innocent now, right? What was it you said? Double jeopardy? Now that you mention it.
Careless. Technically he can get away with it.
Careless. What do you think, Mia?
As the defendant says, the rule of double jeopardy is absolute. A defendant can never be tried twice for a crime in which he was found once found innocent.
Then, Master the Mask is really innocent?
It would seem so. For now.
For now. Just stop stealing, man.
Yeah, so retire now.
Now then, this court finds the defendant not guilty!
Yay! Confetti! Woo! Yes! Hold up, there's a soundboard I could do. Yes.
Boy, this is really lucky. Wait, this isn't so good after all. You see, the thing is, I still am Master the Mask after all.
Wow, it fades to black before he could even finish. Oh. You did it, Phoenix.
Yay. Thanks, Mia. It's been a long time, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's because Maya doesn't call on me much these days.
Oh?
I'm just joking, Phoenix. Don't take everything so seriously. But on the other hand, Maya, she seems kind of torn these days.
You mean about becoming the master of Korean challenging school? Channeling. Sorry.
Becoming the master means saying goodbye to our mother.
Misty Faye, right?
Watch over her, will you, Phoenix?
Of course.
Well then, see you around.
Mia. Mr. Wright. I don't know what to say. Congratulations, Mr. Delight. Thank you so much. No, wait. Nothing really matters anymore, though, now that all of this has happened.
Come on, just be happy already.
But wait, no. Maya.
You You've been cleared of the murder charges and got off as masked star to mask to boot.
But in exchange, I lost everything.
Huh? What do you mean?
Did his wife divorce him
The
immediately?
wife immediately just started doing divorce papers right on the spot.
Stealing security information from KB Security, becoming masked star to mask. I did it all for one person, for her. You mean your wife, Desiree? She hates criminals more than anything, but you're innocent.
And she's not any better.
Come to think of it, she was once held hostage by some robbers, wasn't she? She always said how she hated sneaky criminals. I knew that, but once I got fired from KB Security and lost all the money I had, she wouldn't have any reason to stay with me. I thought she would leave me for sure. So that's why you became masked star to mask. Yes, but it's all over now. Broken Bowl can never be put back together.
That's not true, right, Nick?
Oh man, you're gonna make me present something. Hold up, I don't know what the right thing is.
Oh man, I botched these up so badly.
Right. Really? Can we go back to the way things were?
You'll be fine, and Nick can prove it.
Can I? I can. I kinda wish you would check with me first.
I wish you would check with us, Phoenix.
Mr. Delight, even if a bowl is broken, there's always a way to put it back together. Do I show him the urn or what? Is this what we're going for?
No, I don't think it would be the
I mean, it's broken and put back together.
You're right. Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing about the robber. I don't.
Yeah, do the urn. Because she was the one that brought it in the first place, right?
That is true. Sacred urn. Dusty was the one who found this. Desiree, your wife. She always believed in you, Ron. That's why you'll be fine. You don't have to worry about anything.
Ah, there you are.
Miss Delight.
You did it, Ronnie. You're innocent. I'm so happy.
Thank you. I appreciate that, but I suppose you don't want anything to do. Oh, you wait, hold up. Rewind.
Pause.
I suppose you don't want anything more to do with me, do you?
Ronnie, why did you talk to me about what was going on? I had no idea you'd quit KB Security. I never imagined that you were really masked star to mask either.
Oh, she believes.
Miss Delight, what are you gonna do now that you know? You're not gonna really leave him, are you?
Come on, it's obvious, isn't it? How could I ever let a wonderful man like him get away? After all, my bike's really fast. They just become like the heist duo. So fast that there's no way he could. So fast that there's no way he could ever get away.
Jeez. But didn't you say that you hated criminals?
Oh, I only hate people who act all cowardly and sneaky. Like that detective.
I see.
My Ronnie went and declared his crimes before he committed them, like a man. Well, I mean, he kind of... Okay.
They weren't his, well, they were whatever.
I just love a man who's so chivalrous.
Chivalrous?
I knew I was right about you. Every day I spend with you is filled with thrills and excitement.
Desi. Desiree, you really do love Ron, don't you?
Nicky boy.
Yes?
I'm really glad I asked you to defend my Ronnie. Thank you so much. I'll never forget what you've done for us.
I'm sorry for being suspicious of you.
I know, me too. I feel sorry. But she's just true and true. Just a good partner.
Oh, well, take care of yourself.
You too, Nicky boy.
So many dots.
I know. Dots.
I can feel my face going red. No!
Mr. Nick! Mystic Maya! Congratulations!
Ah!
The child is back.
The child is back. Talk about bad timing.
Mr. Nick! How could you?
Ow!
With another man's wife in front of Mystic Maya?
No, you got it all
I'll never
wrong!
forgive you! Never ever!
I wish I could slap you back. So just as the case came to a close, so too did my consciousness. Ron said a broken bowl can never be put back together. But I know that's not true. I mean, just look. It's still paint.
It's so not
Here's
what it
a
was.
perfect example of one that was put back together even better than before. Better. It's debatable.
I mean, well, at
I
least
guess-
it's
I guess
back
the-
to where it's supposed to be, and it looks.
I guess the pink paint gives it another flair.
Yeah, just another layer of history, I suppose.
It's a cute picture though.
It is a cute picture. I actually really like these splash screens at the end.
Mm-hmm. Yay!
Yay, we did it! Oh no, it's this one.
Oh, I don't know what that means. No,
Oh god. It's okay. At least Maya's in a maid outfit, and it looks like we get to visit a maid cafe.
It just immediately starts it. Okay.
What? Oh.
No, wait, stop. I can't.
Oh no. It wasn't me! I swear it wasn't me!
I've heard that one before.
No! You're wrong! I know what I saw! I saw! Who's that?
I don't know.
It's Phoenix.
Psych lock. Okay.
What the? Wait. Phoenix?
Phoenix?
Phoenix? What's he doing? He's doing Salt Bay.
You're just adding sugar. What are you talking about?
Salt Bay. Oh, this is drama.
Yeah, we'll have a recap of this and the. Oh my gosh, it's not letting me leave.
Well, I'd say that pretty much wraps it up. Mr. Right?
Gasp. Is this a night? I hope this is a nightmare. Kidding.
Wow. That's a
Wow.
start. Well, now you have something to look forward to on January 6th at 10 a.m.
Yeah, yay. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Oh man, I felt stupid for this trial.
Oh, yeah.
But
me
then
too.
again, I don't even think we should beat each other up about it, because that one that we got hung up on, that was evil. Honestly.
The pressing a second time,
Yeah.
or like pressing in a certain order or whatever.
Yeah, that's not how my gameplay loop goes. How dare you change up the gameplay loop?
Yeah. Ish.
But no, that was good. Congrats! Yay! You finished the second case.
Yay!
I don't remember anything about the third case either, except that we just visited a maid cafe. That's it. That's all I remember.
I don't care. I need your help. You carry this one.
I think the only clutch that I had was just the speckled base. That's it.
Oh, you and Grubs, I mean.
Yeah. Grubs
Terry, I guess.
definitely pulled it out, but Terry's over here for moral support, just watching us bumble.
No, Terry with the newspaper clipping.
You're right. It's a group effort.
I was just there. It's just pressing.
Okay, well, I guess we'll talk about whether we can play this game again. But yeah, good stream. Thank you for streaming.
Yeah. Thank you for suffering with me.
Again, more next time, sometime next week.
Yeah. Woo.
Maybe on another Wednesday. I actually woke up today, so
I mean, I saw you chatting. I was like, whoa.
yeah, I was actually awake and available. So maybe we could do it another Wednesday. We'll see. What do I have planned this week? Tomorrow I'm gonna watch One Piece while I work on stuff.
Tisk.
And then Friday, I think I'll be streaming again. I will be doing more art fight stuff.
Yeah, more Ace Attorney, you mean? Okay.
And then Saturday, I don't know, hang out with the girlies or watch more One Piece. We'll see. We're getting there. We're getting close. We're like 16 hours away from Ace dying. Oh, spoilers. But like,
wow, spoilers. I didn't know that. What are you doing?
Oh, sorry. I mean, not Ace dying. Just everybody crying really, really hard, I guess. But alright, I will be streaming sometime Friday, likely around the same time, so I will see y'all on stream then. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Donut, for streaming. I just wish that Discord didn't start going robot on us halfway through, but it happens every single time. But okay, we're gonna end it. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye.